Okay.
Time now for the ridiculous, and tonight we're adding this goat. Take a good look, because this is the face that will haunt your dreams.
Look at the shroud. Hey, Yoko.
I know.
It's been a lot. Get out of there, man. Don't be an idiot.
Alright, time for some clout. Let's get some clout. Need all the fucking clout.
Hey, give me the jewel.
Give me the jewel.
Let me hit that.
I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
Bitch, I got some gout.
Shout out to your buddy Grug.
Bitch, I got some clout.
Baller alert.
Bitch, I got some clout. Bitch, I got some clout.
I really think he's drinking.
Bitch, I got some clout.
Me.
Bitch, I got some. All in my bag, all in my wrist, all in my shit. What? Prank my dog for the vlog. Iced out Rilla Pog. You busy trying to get fame. I'm busy counting this money. Calling myself a comedian, but none of my shit even funny. I used to work for the coin. Now I rap clout with the boys. Pretend to get money to bums. Now I got money for toys. Puffing on perp for the snap. I rent a Rari and take it right back. Bitches be sleeping with me, but they just be in it for tags. They just want this clout.
I'm lurking.
Bitch, I got some clout.
Everyone hates him.
Bitch, I got some clout.
Shout out to your buddy Grug.
Bitch, I got some clout.
A nice lean-in man.
Bitch, I got some.
All I got is clout. Walk outside, watch them shout. Bitch, pull up to Supreme, drop some green, ballin' out. Bitch, auto wag, blow a bag. Bulldog costs like 20 grand.
Care.
GT ripped jeans, that shit so my knees can breathe. Wake up in the hills, I live in the hills that I mentioned. I live in the hills, popping pills, no real skills. All the bitches be like, Clout got me this shirt, bitch. You know it ain't a knockoff. I could take a shit.
I upgraded the TV today. It's a different TV. It used to be a shitty TV, now it's a cool one. And I upgraded also a bunch of other stuff. Quality of life changes.
Bitch, I'm shameless. Name my house after the clout. Name my dick after the clout. I'm so poppin', you would think I think of something else that fucking rhymes with hell.
Bitch, I got some clout. 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 Bitch, I got some clout.
Because you're not rich and you're not famous and you're not this and you're not that. You had an opportunity to be, but you blew it all. And I said, well, oh well. I'm proud of that. I guess I'm proud to be a loser. This
one's for all my baby girls.
I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy life. I'll be the for thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I agree. I'll be the guy on level 1. Level 1. Married happily, paycheck to paycheck happily, meaningful relationship, meaningful life with a family. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. Tomorrow, if I stop streaming, I would not be able to get a job. So it would be the end of my life. But outside of that, everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy life. I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the thousands of children.
I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
Your life is all
I really think he's drinking.
Much better situation. Big ups here, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
All right, we're gonna start in a couple of minutes.
A beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person.
Why do I say I'm not a children's entertainer? Because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer.
Big ups here, Dad. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please don't feel like comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera.
Constantly on camera.
Tasty banana, put banana in my mouth. Tasty banana, I need banana. Tasty banana, please don't feel like comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Banana in my mouth.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I need banana. Tasty banana. Banana in my mouth. Tasty banana. I need banana. Tasty banana. Please don't feel it comes in there. Banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250th X streak for that celebration, I'm going to.
Okay, we're gonna start after the Project 7 song.
There we go.
Okay, that one is next.
Very nice.
Oh, then I'm gonna go in and do a bunch of text-to-speech on Twitter. We're gonna read begging tweets, as always in the beginning.
And it starts to click, you know, if
I
someone
love
just
the
keeps saying
beginning of
sorry
this
when they
video,
do
guys, when
something,
it's not interesting at all.
they're not really apologizing.
It's my favorite part.
Right? If you apologizing isn't just words. It's
Apologizing isn't just words, by the way. Remember this.
Because I feel bad
Extremely
about
important.
it.
Hello, chat. Welcome, everybody.
Keep
Hello,
doing this
Renee.
thing, it's not actually
Hello,
an
everybody
apology.
else that said hello. And bye to everybody that said bye.
Fucking people that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. You have no respect.
Apologizing isn't just words.
You have no respect. Do you value money more than our friendship?
But that's the way of them saying, we want nothing to do with Phil at all moving forward. Let's make up a bunch of shit or twist a bunch of shit to make him sound bad.
Let's make up a bunch of shit about Phil today.
So let's
make
him
do that.
like the
Let's do
villain,
that
so
all day.
We'll believe it, and we'll just be washing our hands of the whole situation, and we never have to deal with it.
It's gonna be a 16-hour stream, and
Look
all
what's
we're gonna do is make up
Literally,
shit about
no one bugs
Phil.
them anymore. Nothing. It's all, they're completely washed. The hands are clean.
You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking people that are
dead.
You don't give a shit about anybody.
Howard was unchained in that song. It was amazing.
You have no respect
No
Apologizing isn't just words. It's I will not do this.
Not do this thing again.
Because I feel bad about it.
Hello, Jacob. Don't send
He
gout my way.
watches too much WWE. John starts getting
All the dudes that usually say hello back or stuff like that in chat, you don't have to say it. I'll say hello anyways. If
So
you
now,
are
when you start reading
if you add me enough in chat, I'll say it eventually.
Why he's even texting? And it's not even coherent. So you start wondering if the guy was like, if he's been drinking and texting.
I don't know, man. I really think he's drinking.
I really think he's
I actually admitted this last year.
Oh, this is Gacha. Okay, I'm gonna let Gacha play, and then we're gonna get started. Come on, this Gacha.
All right, the ones that I play
Give me
are
that Gacha.
or incredibly inexpensive. Like
incredibly inexpensive, you guys. Come on.
Got me that gotcha. I love it.
Got me that Gacha. Gotcha.
Begging for fucking tips.
Begging for fucking tips and
WWE
shit.
champions.
I'm stupid.
WWE game plays like Candy Crush, moving gems around, breaking colored gems. I love it. Again, it's pay to win. The more money you sink into it, the more characters you can summon, the higher chance you'll get the better characters, etc., etc. All right. Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on street. Gotcha. Got me that gotcha. Thanks for the money, dummies. Supercard.
I love this clip, by the way, in the end, when he's talking about Supercard, improving himself, right, that all this money that he spends on this eventually becomes completely meaningless.
That was a mobile game I played like 5-6 years ago. A lot. For about a year. I played it pretty hardcore. Alright, even at that point, that was before everything kind of fell apart with YouTube and everything. I was putting a little bit of money into it. I was playing for the top cards. I was playing the shit out of that game, okay? After about a year, they launched what they called Season 2, which reset all the cards in the game and made all your progress essentially worthless. And I said, this game fucking sucks. What a complete waste of time.
And then I said, dude, this game fucking sucks.
Today.
What a fucking dummy. And here are the filler songs in the end, but they're filler, you guys. They're not even real. Anyways, big ups everybody. Welcome. Let's get this party started. In typical this kind of stream fashion, let's go on Twitter first. What happened on Twitter? A bunch of begging and not a lot of much else. Oh, as you can see, GTG and Proper are doing a live right now. That's pretty lit. And DSP was copying Asmongold's build, and it was really funny. And I think he got called out. What else we got? Let's get out of my Twitter and go to the guy's Twitter. They call me DSP. Welcome, chat. Welcome everybody that's just joining. I'm gonna be doing the typical pre-stream, beginning of the stream routine, and just watch a bunch of stuff that doesn't relate exactly to what we're gonna be doing today. GTG is not live himself. He's on Proper stream. Salty day morning. Now, yeah, let's go to the begging first. First of all, he was tweeting 9 hours ago. I don't know if this is a Jin tweet or not, but essentially he said this. Okay.
So I just found out that if I didn't kill Patches in Elden Ring, I would have gotten the lava whip I fought against today. It's for my build, and it's damn awesome. Wondering if there's a way to get around that BC, I don't think Celestial Dew revives dead NPCs.
Oh, holy shit, the TTS worked, man. Now I never have to read a single tweet ever in my life, ever again. And this is what he said. He fucked up his run or whatever. Some nonsense, some whips and bullshit. Then we got... Is there begging here? This is the post-Skyrim stream. Thanks everybody for a great thing, and fuck you basically. And thanks for the everything. This is a typical DSP stream. By the way, if you haven't heard yet, he also uploads his schedule, and you guys love his schedule. He uploads it on the community tab on YouTube because he is great. DSP Gaming, there we go. And today he's playing, oh, he has a new thumbnail. Look at this fantastic thumbnail. These are his thumbnails for the live streams nowadays. Wow, so awesome. It's like the game and then it says live on it. It's great. He must have paid that guy $1 million. So as you can see, he has turned the community tab into a landfill. Absolutely terrible. 11 hours ago. Then we have more spam for no reason. Like, this shit is for no reason, DSP. People would... Oh, and all the past ones, when he's put a link to the stream, is now gone. This video isn't publicly available. Oh my lord. Very fucking sad. And this basically, he's turned the community tab into this. Exclusively this. Is just spamming schedules, spamming this shit that people would see anyways. Like, if you're subbed to this guy, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see he's live. It's gonna be the first thing it pops up. Like here. Look, I go on my main page and the live people come out on the first page. Both Proper and Raven Dolphin are live right now. And they both pop up. It works, man. You don't need to spam everything. And it's absolutely just a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's the same shit from here. In case you didn't see it here, see it here. Absolutely unavoidable. He's unavoidable. Inevitable. Mr. Spammer. So yeah, he killed Patches. I don't fucking know what he did. I don't play this game. Eventually I will. Oh, please support. We have begging, okay? Listen to this. And I'm gonna let the lady say this. I can actually have a bunch of different voices. It's just this one is the way more natural one. The most natural one, actually. That doesn't start. Anyways, please support if you can, as I cannot monetize these videos on YouTube. It's fucking sad because of the Star Wars music. Because imagine if he played Star Wars and turned the music off. Ridiculous. There isn't no boomer sounding voice. Most of them, actually, the English ones are not cool at all. There's a dude called Guy. Let's see the Guy voice. And let's make him beg a little bit. If I can. Maybe I'll need to like restart the page. Because I am using Microsoft Edge after all. So yeah. He really does type like he's desperate. It's a pretty fucking bizarre typing pattern. And he also types the same way that he talks. If you've seen the that all like the behind the scenes emails of him that leaked with the 6K statue guy, with only iced coffee, all that shit, the dude, like, he types exactly as he talks. It's like incredibly bizarre. So bizarre. Never seen somebody like this. It's exactly, you read it and you know DSP wrote this. So yeah, there's a bunch of begging here. I'm just kind of meandering right now. I don't know why. Let me find the thing and try and do it again. Please support if you can, as I cannot monetize those videos, but you would make like 300 views anyways.
Please support if you.
Please support if you. This is what you get with the TTS. Let's see the videos. Let's see how much they made. It must be like 1 million views, right? For the Star Wars videos. Wow, the first one had 2,000. And then the second one 800 and the third one 1,000. So yeah, in the next week they're gonna drop to the number of Kirby. Hey, Kirby is dead. Kirby is 555 views for 2 days. DSP, come on. Come on, bro. Do something. Move. do something. Do something. Okay, let's start with the videos. This was it for the begging. He begged a lot. Had a bunch of slow days. He had a bunch of weird segments of this fucking complaining about tips. And let's get to the actual one, which is the Elden Ring begging, the Code Black. And man, this rant is beautiful. It features terms such as significant contributions and taking the time since the last contribution, and also a bunch of other shit. This was his #1 slowest Elden Ring stream. It happened, you guys. He couldn't even make it to $50. And yeah, it was one of his most entitled rants, honestly, in the last year. And then later, after, he's gonna start in about an hour, we can go and watch him live, and then I might play games after that if I have time and I feel like it. So make sure to vote on the poll. As it stands right now, I'm gonna be playing BloodBorne. And the games in the poll is all games that I haven't been really into and I'm trying to get into, or at least understand how they're played. Okay? And that's it. All right, let's get to the video. Thanks everybody for being here. Oh, I forgot. It was a behind the scenes contribution by Andrew before the stream even starts, so let him have his pop-up. Enjoy your pop-up, Andrew. Big ups for the 1062 super chat, dude.
For the thousands of children. I'll be the guy.
Andrew just busted a $10.62 super chat. Big ups behind the scene tip.
All right, now it's in front of the scenes. We ruined the gimmick. All right, so let's go. Let's dive into this.
Guys, it sure would be great if you are enjoying today's stream, if you could contribute in some way, whether it's as simple as giving a like to the stream, or possibly becoming a channel member, or a super chat, super
remove
sticker,
the entire watch later bar.
It would be great if we could get some contributions. We haven't had some in about 45 minutes, so it would be great if we get something. But thank you for everyone who's watching. Hope you're enjoying Volcano Manor. Now that we finally come back to check out this other part of it that I didn't do before.
And somebody called him out for copying Asmongold as, I don't know, maybe you've seen on Kiwi Farms, maybe you've seen on Twitter. He's using the same build as Asmongold, the streamer, the guy who used to play World of Warcraft, and now I guess he does stuff. So yeah, it works, dude. It's amazing. It's a great build. Somebody called him out, and actually not somebody, but Zoya. And Zoya is basically Snow Carl. So yeah, that's the lore you gotta know.
We'll go from there. All right, guys. So let's take a break now, guys. Here's the deal: great audience, good views, good engagement.
Great audience, good
contributions. Pretty slow. All right. I like Elden Ring. As I told you guys, I don't mind playing it as long as I have, because you guys like it too and you support it.
Okay.
Support has slowed down a bunch today. I hope that's not the case. I hope that after the break we will get more support. Because that would not be good if all of a sudden now Elden Ring is slowing down out of nowhere. So let's take a break. All right, we'll come back, and hopefully we will make progress. It looks like we're done with Volcano Manor, besides maybe getting those items, and then we can head east of the city. Let's do this exploration I'm doing first. Then we'll head east of the capital city and see what's out there and go from there. All right?
Yeah, he did. Right, he did make over, not even nearly 1,000. In total, the money that he will get eventually is over $1,000. It's about 1,200, 1,300, stuff like that, which includes the super chats as well. Because super chats, big shock, is actual real money, except you just get it later. So yeah, he got like what, 700 in tips, in real tips that he got on the spot, and then he got at least 400 to 500 in delayed support. So yeah, he made a bunch of money. The next day he was begging, and he was complaining about slow support, completely oblivious to the fact that the day before was his special fucking...
Dylan was hurting this bad.
Tyrone is back.
He should have let me know. I would have given him 50 cents, since he's so generous with Cat.
Who is Dylan? I completely lost the plot now. We had Tyrone yesterday, we had a bunch of other people showing up. Did I even stream yesterday? I have no fucking idea. Big ups Tyrone for the $1. As I was saying, he completely forgot that the day before yesterday, or whatever it was, the day before he begged, it was his big special celebration. Bro, what the fuck?
Let's take a break.
Let's take a break. And he's gonna tweet out, and then okay, I'm not gonna spoil
Elden Ring. Sound good? Guys, thank you. I will see you in
of some sizzling bacon. Okay, now this is your tweet. That's what you get. Support has been slow so far.
Show me the money. I had to write an email to my tax guy who had asked me questions.
Around what day of the month do super chats come from? For me, basically always on the 22nd. On the 22nd of the month. For him, maybe on the 21st. But there's like a 5-day period in which YouTube allows it to like clear. So it could be within this 5-day period, but from the 21st onward. So yeah, most probably for him on the 21st itself. Because on the previous 21st, when it was President's Day, It was delayed by 1 day, and he was pissed.
As I told you guys, this could happen. Where after
I don't know
submitting
why
all
this
the data,
didn't pop up. At this point, I'm just gonna
questions, which he did. I was like, well,
I'm just gonna read it myself. Big up Scumbag George for super chat. Great audience, good views, good engagement, but where's my money, you wheelchairs? Hand it over. How can they be a good audience when they don't fucking tip? This asshole.
Let me just write the email back as soon as possible, because if I wait till later tonight, then maybe he won't be able to read and see it in time for the day, you know.
Wait, what?
And I was like, well, let me just write the email back as soon as possible.
Email
Tax
to
guy
who?
who
Oh,
had
the
asked me
tax
questions.
guy.
I told you guys this could happen. Where after submitting all the
data, do your taxes right.
He would push back and ask questions.
Yeah, this thing. Thanks for asking me, Trey. This is it's an important question because
this one's for all my baby girls.
My bad. I call Dave Dillon from time to time because he likes to watch Cat and I do pickle play.
Dude, come on, pickle play. You gotta record it sometimes. Upload it on the farms under a Sulk account. It's gonna be fun. Gonna watch it on the stream and put a big blurry box over it. Big ups Tyrone. So anyways, the YouTube payment situation is very important that we're on the same page and we got it straight, because DSP commonly tries to make it seem like he barely gets anything from YouTube, which is, depending on the situation, when he wants to emphasize he needing tips, he makes tips look like the only thing he gets revenue from, the only source of income he's got. But when President's Day happened, he framed the YouTube payment as this main payment that he's got. So it's very important that we're on the same page, that YouTube payment comes on the 22nd and is a pretty significant chunk of money. And like, you can see on Kiwi Farms, the people doing all kinds of numbers. I don't have the exact number, but it's thousands of dollars.
Which he did. I was like, well, let me just write the email back as soon as possible, because if I wait till later tonight, then maybe he won't be able to read and see it in time for the day, you know.
Yeah, he's not working during the night, idiot. Why would you send him an email outside of working hours and rely on him looking at it?
So I took a few extra.
It's almost like you're not a professional, mature adult.
A few extra minutes to write back an email to my tax guy. Okay, so sorry that I made the break slightly longer, but we'll still be here for about 2 more hours. During the break, I did receive a $25 tip from 1 Minute Man.
Hey, there we go. There we go. On command, on the schedule, during the break. And DSP's not even like, there's not even a reaction. He's just basically giving you the text to speech. Hey, you guys, during the break, I got the schedule tip. You know what I mean? Okay, let's keep going. It's really like
leaderboard.
This casual thing, getting $25 every day, or at least every other day, if it's not every day. Which is still giving this money to a streamer this often. It's still like suspicious. I mean, you can give money to whoever you fucking want. That's not the point.
Hours left. We're going to continue to explore where we are right now, and then we're going to head east.
It's like, I see some people approach it from the direction of, why would you give so much money to a streamer? But I think what's more important is, why would you give so much money to a streamer who has exhibited throughout their entire career that they don't give a shit about pleasing you or even like pandering to you? Nothing. They don't give a shit about you. For DSP, the only important thing is that he makes his fucking money. He doesn't give a shit about the gameplay, he doesn't give a shit about his videos, his YouTube channel, his career, anything. It's only the money that matters. So it's like, this is where the actual question comes for me. Why would you give this money to a guy who obviously doesn't give a shit, doesn't respect you, and doesn't really see you as anything more than just like money? It's like a video game. Like, you drop money. He asks you, and then you drop money.
To the new areas past the capital city. Whole new area of the game. Basically heading into the end game for what I'm to understand. It would be great if you enjoy my Elden Ring coverage, you've enjoyed this lengthy playthrough so far, please support it if you can. Right now, we're 371 members, which is great. We are at, well, Burnt Zapato was the latest super chatter with a $20 super chat, which was great. And also, we're at $42 in tips. Obviously, it would be nice if we could hit some of the tips goals for today. That would help out a lot.
Oh, it would be nice if we make a lot of money. If we hit the tips goals.
50.
But you know, this is why I can't stand this guy. Because when we have to hit the tips goals, if we hit the tips goals, you guys. Because when he perseveres, it's I persevered. I made it through the difficulty. I was just keeping forward with positivity. And now it's we have to hit the tips goal. DSP, I don't work for you. Neither do those people in chat. Like the worst thing.
You choose at
the worst thing. It's a company that tries to milk its customers for the price of the product that they make.
100 and a vest.
I didn't even phrase this properly, but you know what I mean.
50. Okay, guys. All right.
Wow,
Zoya did a super chat saying, if support dwindles for Elden Ring, will I skip the side content of the game? Not necessarily. I'm going to play it to enjoyment. And as you know, I'm about to head to the east of the capital and do more stuff that might be more leveled to me. Right now, I'm just kind of cleaning up stuff that I missed.
Oh my god, this fucking this level bullshit pissed me off so much. Especially just as a forward, I haven't played Elden Ring, but from what I know about it, the level is kind of an abstract-ish concept. And he uses it as a crutch all the time. He goes to some place, dude, this is not my level. Dude, this is over my level. And in the end, it's just like a shitty playthrough. It's like, I can't stand his gameplay. It's the worst. It's the worst elements of Dark Souls gameplay. The worst.
But I guess we'll see.
And he's like, he fakes not looking at guides. He fakes not having read something on the internet. Then he goes on Twitter to admit he read something on the internet. Then he goes on Twitter and he goes on his podcast admitting that he watches other people play the game, and so on and so forth. This is so confusing. Just like his whole existence on camera aims to confuse you. And while you're confused, get as much money as possible from you while you're confused. Because once you stop being confused, you realize he's a sack of shit.
Bernie has tipped me $1.50.
And this is with all the people that have gone away from him and realized that he's an asshole. This is why I refer to it as not people becoming trolls or stopping liking Phil. They don't stop liking Phil. They just realize they actually don't like Phil. They realize he's an asshole. There is no point where you just stop liking DSP. You just kind of realize he's an asshole and he's not likable at all. And a lot of the people that like him, I credit this to, I guess, giving him the benefit of the doubt and just looking for the good parts of people and the good elements of people. But with him, it's just like, how many times can you give him the benefit of the doubt? Listen to Rambo. Listen to Rambo and what he said. You apologize 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Apologizing isn't just words. It means I will not do that ever again. Which is the embodiment of giving DSP the benefit of the doubt. Because all these people, they just give him the benefit of the doubt, man. And in the end of the day, they realize, wait, I gave him too many benefits. I'm out of benefits. The fuck?
Dean says, happy 40th. Have you ever considered getting a real job? No, I don't need a real job.
I have never considered. Have you ever considered getting a real job? No. An iconic DSP response.
I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
I get to do fun games all day long every day.
Fun games. You get to fucking beg every day. How do you get to do fun games?
I have an audience that likes that, supports it, so I get to do...
Bro, that's like working at what's a cool place to work at? I don't know. A cool place to work at. But at the end of the day, when you clock out, you have to take like 150 whiplashes. They have to actually whip you on the back every day. But you work on a cool place, man. Is it fucking worth working there if they gotta whip you every day?
The dream job.
In front of everybody, by the way. They have to whip you in front of everybody else working there.
Have to go out there and, you know...
If that's any metaphor that makes sense. If not, then just insert a metaphor that makes sense.
Because you have a very arbitrary mindset. You don't understand.
Mindset. Oh yeah, this is not an arbitrary mindset. You skip 1 day worth of streaming and then you're about to go on the street. Very fucking nice. Very arbitrary. How is it arbitrary to actually require a level of stability or work towards a level of stability? Oh yeah, today he's gonna talk about Kingdom Hearts on the pre-stream. I'm completely gonna check out for that. I'm gonna be in the other room jerking off or something.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna let you know when it happens. Maybe I'm even gonna turn on the camera. It's gonna be extra fun. FYI, turn on the camera
we're in
right
the last
now.
hour of the stream. There's 1 hour left here of Elden Ring. We're gonna head this way and see what's new. All right. Thanks for being a great audience. Thank you for helping. All right. Now,
immediately after saying thanks for being a great audience, he burps. This is how much he appreciates you.
We're at $45 in tips. We haven't had a tip in 21 minutes.
The 21 minutes tip. And listen to this. Listen to this.
And we haven't had a significant tip in 2 hours.
We haven't had a significant tip. Significant tip. And this fucking asshole is sitting there telling you how much he appreciates all of your contributions. Significant tip. What is a significant tip, DSP? What is a significant tip? I would like to know his bullshit fucking definitions of what means a lot of money. What means significant amount of money? What means bills? What does everything mean? Define it for me. Because all that shit has a different definition for him. Significant fucking tip. Because as far as I know, every single dollar that a person goes out of their way to give him helps him fucking exist. Every single one. Every single one.
Hours.
Subtract all the dollar tips, he would be on the street with Kat.
Okay. We didn't even hit the...
That's her last place of residence, you guys.
Glasses goal for Elden Ring. That's crazy. This stream has always consistently had great support. I'm shocked at what's going on today, honestly. This is the first time it's been like this. I would appreciate...
How long do you expect this shit to go on for? What?
If we could have more support on the stream of any kind, it's appreciated. But, you know, tips obviously would be preferred considering that they're so slow today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I hope that'll pick up. All right, we got 1 more hour. I'm not going to tweet again about it or anything. I'm just going to say let's play for another hour.
I got this thing that I wanted to show. Right? I don't know if I'm going to pull it off.
By the way, remember,
it's a green screen thing, and I want to make it activatable by what was it? By chat commands. So I got this thing here that is it's a nuke, you guys. It's a nuke, and we're gonna set the nuke off when the toxicity becomes a certain level. Now, if I can find it, it's this. Imagine this. An actual nuke, you guys. Look at this. Wow. Wow. And we're gonna set it off. But I just gotta... When Chad decides that the nuke should go off, we nuke everything. And that's it. But this is like future plans. This is I'm future baiting right now. I'm promising stuff that probably will not happen, but will get your it will get your attention.
3:05 p.m. Pacific time. Right? It's the return of Skyrim Anniversary Day.
Yeah, Piece of Peace not gonna like this. Does he do that? Since I started doing streams often, I don't really have time to watch people. Because I watch DSP plenty and I don't need this.
Be fun.
I don't need this. With all due respect to everybody else, I love them and I love the shit that they do, but I just can't afford to watch everybody.
Okay. Burnt Zapato says I tip.
Wait, was there sound to the nuke? I'm sorry, it didn't it didn't come up. Anyways, let's go back to your regular scheduled begging.
You banned me from tipping, you jerk. I don't know if I banned you or not, Burnt Zapato. If I did, you could try to tell me about it. I could maybe try to undo it.
Sorry if there was a loud noise. Sorry.
Okay, let's continue. So yeah, no, I don't think this has anything to do with this game being stale with progress. We're in a new area right now making progress. So what are you talking about exactly? You're not making any logical sense. Nuno Gloop did a super chat. And
well, it's supposed to be a nuke, you guys. It's not gonna be quiet.
Nuno Gloop, what are you even saying?
Yeah.
What does this even mean? What you're saying doesn't even make any logical sense. Are you telling other people to save money? Seriously.
Oh, he dropped the intro for After Dark?
I don't understand what this means.
Wasn't that another, like, troll intro? Huh? What does it mean? What
do you even say?
Save your money, man. Those tips won't last you very long unless another cat like MLH comes to the streams. What are they saying? What do you mean what they mean, DSP? What do you mean? Oh my god, what does this mean, dude?
What does this even mean?
I don't understand.
Saying doesn't even make any logical sense. Are you telling other people to save money?
You save your money. They sent a super chat to you. They didn't send a super chat to fucking 672, who is also a mod, I think, for Wings. So this guy loves him some lolcows.
Seriously. I don't understand what this means.
What do you not understand? I don't know what saving money means, dude. What? Money has to be spent, dude. Like in video games. Why would you even save money in a video game? And video games are based on real life. Huh? Of course.
Huh? Stupid. Something dumb. Something really dumb.
Something really dumb. But you don't even know what it is. How is it something really dumb? Who does anyone? I don't know what it is, but it's something really dumb, man.
How about this?
How about
If you
this?
say something stupid, just don't say it at all.
Oh, okay. But he gave you money to say it. Why did you have to make this comment?
You keep stupid shit to yourself.
Okay,
All right.
fucking thanks. He should do this new thing where when he knows he's gonna make a toxic comment, he should just mute the microphone and just ramble his toxic shit with a muted mic and then unmuted. So the people on Kiwi Farms have to do like lip readings and shit so they can figure out what he said. This would be amazing.
Instead of distracting me when I'm trying to play the game.
Distracting me? He sent you money, you stupid son of a bitch. Distracting me while I'm trying to play a game. It was a super chat. Holy fuck.
Dan the man, thank you for a $6.66 tip.
Yeah, his pay pigs have a massive fetish for being humiliated. There's no other explanation to this. There's no other explanation to this. Outside of you getting off on being humiliated. And dude, if you were, and I'm gonna turn the camera on for this because I'm gonna make a PSA to the pay pigs. Pay pigs, if you love being humiliated, why do you want to be humiliated by a gout-ridden 40-year-old sack of shit? Go get humiliated by a hot bitch with big titties and nice fucking thighs. Why this guy? Jesus Christ, come on. At least she can maybe bust open her fucking titties gonna come out, or she's gonna show her ass, or it's gonna pretend like she's leaning back and show you some like armpit hair or something. It's something. Not what is this guy gonna do? Put some more clothes on? Come on. Go get humiliated by a hot goth chick with big breasts. Okay, the PSA is over. Pay pigs can go away now. That's it.
With that, we're actually gonna hit the glasses goal after almost 3 hours.
And the armpit hair is a joke. Come on. Don't be writing threads about me on Kiwi Farms about armpits. It was a joke. I don't like armpit hair.
Of course, the stream's almost over. I appreciate that, Dan. I just want to see if this is a safe spot.
You know, this is gonna be such a divisive statement. Now we're gonna have people that love armpit hair and ones that hate armpit hair.
Thank you very much, Dan the man. I appreciate that, man. So,
all right, this is a very different stream. It's a very different stream.
Thank you. At least we got the tier 1 goal for today. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. Okay.
Okay, we're still dwelling on this.
To bust out for pay pigs.
Where am I gonna bust out for pay pigs? Dude, come on. I was eating tangerines. I was eating bananas. Not very erotically, but semi-erotically. I drink regularly. I engage in other illegal, at some places, activities. How much do I need to do, you guys? I'm enjoying this stream. I'm having fun. I'm doing these gimmicks. Alright. Okay, and so this is what I have to give to the pay pigs.
Half an hour left on the stream.
And also I have a clown board. Come on, I can play the clown board for anybody.
Thank you to everyone who has supported the stream and those who've chilled and helped with interactions.
Thanks
you know,
to those who've chilled.
I love that.
I want to do a compilation of DSP chill things. Is there somebody that already did it? Like an hour-long compilation of just times where he said chill.
Shit. Really?
And in 1 more hour of just tweets that have chill in them.
It's just gotta be poison, right? Like, I don't have to worry about it. It's just stupid poison. I don't care about poison. Of course. Shout out to Geodudism, who just hit me $10. Thank you, Geodudism. I appreciate that. Here on the tail end of the stream, I do appreciate the support from both you and also Dan the Man. Like I said, this is actually the slowest Elden Ring stream I've had the entire time I've been playing the game.
This is the slowest Elden Ring stream.
See what happens going forward.
Your blessing. Defile my flesh with the seed.
All right, guys, thank you so much for your help and guidance today as we now head into all new areas, right? All new areas of the game next time around. And I'm excited. I'm excited for dual great axes. I'm excited for everything coming. And thank you guys so very much for your attention, engagement, support, and everything.
Attention, engagement, and support.
Different Elden Ring today. Good stuff.
He's I think, oh no, there's it's yet to come. Okay, I was just gonna say he's grown out of the phase where he would just beg at the end of the stream, because he realized that people make fun of it and clip it, and yeah, basically that's it. Hey, big ups to your boy for the cult activity. Enjoy your massive amount of benefits.
Your boy is now indoctrinated in the cult of chill.
Big ups indoctrinated.
Kool-Aid.
All right, guys. So that's it for now. We're going to take a break.
Attention,
Reminder that tonight's late stream is Skyrim After Dark. i.e. a late night Skyrim stream where I'm playing Skyrim Anniversary Edition.
The fucking gimmicks this guy got.
I hope you will join me for that, if at all you can.
Skyrim After Dark.
All right,
isn't After Dark referring to some like sexual shit? After Dark? Isn't it like a semi-erotic thing? What movie is After Dark? Silver Linings Playbook. That's not the thing. After Dark? Nah, this is way too many things. Never mind. It's a cool way to call it.
Could be a good time. Tomorrow, we're continuing on. Hold on. Ryunsu Suiko says you're using the Ash of War and use the single weapon attack on the Butcher Blade instead of both weapons with L1. I did both weapons with L1. It doesn't work. It did the same damage. Are you saying I need to do just the single attack? Because I did try that. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, by the way, there was a new member. Okay. Clay JT. Re-upped his member.
Kofko says in chat, he's usually on point with his lore, so I'm gonna read this out. It's when black man posts nudes on Tumblr.
For 3 months, said, buddy, can you upscale the bitrate? No, I don't even know what you're talking about. All right.
Oh, so it's like adult-oriented stuff. So it's oh yeah, it's the sexy channels that come up after Cartoon Network or stuff like that. You know what I mean?
So, ladies and gentlemen, great stream tonight, Skyrim. I hope we'll see you tonight, 6:45 p.m. Tomorrow we go back to Lego Star Wars and a late
Lego
night
fucking
Kirby.
Star Wars.
All right,
amazing.
and then
Kirby.
Elden Ring
He's
will continue
officially
here
12.
in the Land of Giants
Now
on
everybody
Monday.
that likes those games are gonna be pissed off.
All right, guys, thank you so much.
Are you saying that those games are for kids?
The stream?
No.
And I will see you tonight, hopefully for Skyrim for some chill fun. All right, guys? All right, peace out. I'll see you then.
All right, peace out. Okay, what else we got? I forgot what I clickbaited you with. Let's see the agenda, the new slide. Ask Wales for PC. Yeah, that's what he did. He asked the fucking Wales for a PC. Let's see. Is PC gonna find it up? Okay. Oh wait, no, there's no more. Okay. $3,000 PC stuff. Rants daily about YouTube and Twitch. Man, these fucking rants are so repetitive. I legitimately hate them at this point. And I used to like at least get through them or try. I don't know, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. At this point, I'm completely checked out, man. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Yeah, businessman need whales to send him new streaming equipment. I think he's begging for a PC specifically, but I didn't watch anything of this. Absolutely none of this. So yeah, puts out feelers to known whales for a new streaming PC. I cannot believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. A 40-year-old fucking boomer that's known for playing games and jerking off on stream once is having whales and just like this weird fucking relationship with people and like sending out emails to people to buy him stuff. It's so pathetic. So pathetic.
Also,
yeah, you're right. It is pathetic enough that he's begging. Already it's pathetic enough. But begging for this, it's incredible. For like PCs and stuff.
all right, I will already start planting the seeds for this. Once
I started planting the seeds for
Elden Ring
this.
concludes.
Okay.
All right. Which likely will be probably through the rest of this month, I'm thinking.
Hopefully. Please stop playing this game.
I will now be seriously considering the possibility of upgrading my setup. We talked about this for a very long time. Last year, I had serious offers from multiple viewers, either offering to buy me the individual
Bro, if I can find this, I'm gonna look up the proper thing. The proper thing with Only Iced Coffee, the funniest shit I've seen in my life. This dude was horny. He was horny to buy DSP a laptop. He was horny for it. Such pathetic activity I haven't seen in my life. And I think I can find it as long as there's a transcript. There is a transcript, okay? And I think he said real bad. It was the thing. Real... said something along those lines. Along those lines. I'm real sorry. Or at least laptop. I think a laptop. You like the laptop? How often? And it was like so pathetic. It was so pathetic. I was laughing out loud. I was cooking at the time. I laughed my ass off. Dude was horny for DSP.
Yes, the laptop, and then most recently, which is probably the funniest one, is the new PC.
Oh yeah, it's very funny.
I sent him.
Oh yeah, listen to this. Listen to this. He was flexing on DSP.
I sent him a screenshot of my bank account.
Wow.
And I was like, hey, I have...
Send him a screenshot of my bank account. Hey, Phil, look at how much money I have for you, boy. Look at this. Does that give you a big old fucking hard on?
Like, Phil, like the laptop. And how often are you directly communicating with Phil?
Yeah, so I can give the emails.
Oh yeah, listen to this.
Find. But the thing with the laptop is he got it from someone. Like, I wanted to send it to him pretty badly.
I wanted to send it to him pretty fucking badly.
Your life is nothing.
I wanted to send it to him pretty badly. Dude had a massive boner to send a random dude who looks like this. Doesn't even have nice tits or anything. Looks like this. He wants to send him a fucking laptop really badly. Quote unquote.
Build a new capture rig. Or to just buy me a pre-built machine ready to go.
What a fucking life. What a life.
Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not? So I
Dude was fantasizing sending a laptop to this worthless piece of shit.
To get it out of the box, turn it on, install the software, get my setup going within like a day or two.
You're never gonna do that, bro. You're too incompetent.
Why now? Because Elden Ring was the big one. Elden Ring was the biggest game this year coming out early. As I told you guys, I didn't want to mess with my setup until Elden Ring was done because that would make no sense. When people want Elden Ring content constantly, you don't want to have a big interruption in the middle of the playthrough because I'm now upgrading my setup and now I have no means to play the game because everything's screwed up, right? So the way I see it is if we finish Elden Ring, that was the big project for early 2022.
The big project.
If I need to take a day off to...
The big project is somebody else buying him a computer. The big project is him getting something bought. Also, I would like to say happy anniversary to Phil Burnell and Kat St. Jean / Burnell. Because today is their anniversary. I don't know if DSP is gonna say it, but I say it. A round of applause for the happy couple.
Baller alert, baller alert, baller alert, baller alert.
Phenomenal.
To mess with a new PC. And
this is the new project. Somebody buying me shit.
You know what I mean? I have the ability to do that now.
Oh, right? Jesus Christ.
So that's what I'm saying. And yes, quite frankly, I don't have the ability to pay for it myself. I'm being upfront.
Why not? You don't have to. Your shit works. Outside of really looking blurry as fuck. But it is what it is.
All of you right now.
You look blurry as fuck too, so it's alright.
I just don't. With the way that things have gone over the last year, every month, no exaggeration, is kind of...
Dude is legit asking for like a $2,000 to $3,000 PC. This is what he's asking for from one person. Because this can't be a goal. He can't do this because if it would be a goal, then he would not be able to pay his bills because all the money would go to the PC. So unfortunately, you guys, it's one guy that has to pay for the fucking PC. Unfortunately. Sadly, as DSP would like to say it. Holy fuck.
Like paycheck to paycheck.
Paycheck to paycheck.
As tips come in, I pay bills. When I get my big payment from YouTube every month, that goes to bills. And really, I don't have a lot of freedom.
I think Hate Army Watch sent this in my Discord, in the soundboard channel.
To do anything.
Paycheck to paycheck, I pay bills.
Okay. But I already had, you know, the offers last year, and I basically had to tell people, let's hold.
Bro, if you get like literal thousands of dollars a month and are still living paycheck to paycheck, you need to like evaluate your spending, buddy. This is not working out.
I literally had,
and I know it's all like relative, but come on, his bills are not they're not this much.
2 to 3 people.
Fucking bills. How many bills you got a month? 5,000 business expense? How does this work?
Contact me and said, we're very...
How many games do you have to buy to have $5,000 worth of business expense?
Interested in helping you. And by the way, these were serious people. This wasn't like trolls. These are actually people who I know.
What about the trolls? There were probably dozens of trolls.
Now, in the 30 seconds I was gone, I sent out 48 messages to known whales to come to the stream and to throw out their maritime support, okay?
So why are you saying it like this? It's literally like this.
Right.
It's not even like funny. It is actually like this. You send tips, you send messages to known whales.
That's what idiots say.
Idiots. Oh, idiots say this. Okay, never mind.
We're like, hey, we want to help you out, you know, with a new setup. And I was like, we got to hold off. This just doesn't make sense. We got the hardcore gaming season of the fall coming up, and then we had the craziest early gaming season ever in gaming history, okay?
But wait. The fucking pay-pigs, the pay-pigs are holding off because it's not convenient for him to take a PC, to take it, to have it in his possession. It's not convenient. So you should send it to him at a different fucking place. At a different time, excuse me.
Help!
Absolutely fucking ridiculous. This guy is like, he's being pampered more than a fucking baby. More than a baby. Send me this thing that costs thousands of dollars, but you will send it to me whenever I want to take it. And whenever I can take it, because I am the one. From Burnell Productions.
The company's name is Burnell Productions.
He legit, like, I agree with you. He unironically needs a conservatorship or somebody to actively look after him. Because this motherfucker is reckless. He's reckless. If he ran out of money, he would legit go on the street. If he wasn't getting these delusional weird-ass pay-pigs to drop so much money, he would be on the street.
Now,
he would ruin his own life more than he even has until this point.
You might say, well, what kind of stuff will be upgraded? The rig itself. The PC I use is 8 years old.
Okay, and it gets used just like your OBS. But the OBS, there's no excuse for. Why don't you update it?
Used all day, every day.
He doesn't even fucking shave. Look at him. Look at this fucking goatee. Look at this. It's half patchy, half gone, half white. So it's 3 halves.
All right? It's got problems. It's not the smoothest of setups, although admittedly it's the most stable computer I've ever used in my entire life. After 8 years, it's just too limited. I can't upgrade anything that I want. Right now, when I'm capturing and streaming, half the time I'm at 80% CPU. No exaggeration. Okay?
CPU can go up to 100.
So I need a PC where I'm not going to be at 80% CPU when I'm capturing and streaming. I'm pretty sure any new PC will be able to handle it a lot better. I need an internal capture device, all right, that can handle 1080p 60.
Bro, this motherfucker is so pretentious.
Frames above and beyond that as well. That can actually do HDR. All right.
Oh yeah, we need to do HDR. Why do we need to do HDR? Why?
Handle all these features that my TV does HDR. My TV does 4K gaming.
Okay.
But I can't do it because my setup is insanely outdated.
Bro, you're not gonna stream in 4K. What are we talking about?
I'm using an external.
Why is he giving us his shopping list? Because people are actually willing to go through it and buy him the shit. That's why. Because people are actually willing to do this for absolutely no reason.
Capture card that sits on the floor. Okay. And if I walk over...
Wait, are you trying to say you want to stream in 4K? Because this dude doesn't do on-demand videos in 4K. He's not going to do that.
Near it. It says
Dun, dun, dun.
And disconnects from my PC, and now the whole setup's fucked up, and I got to restart everything.
Okay. Well, you got fucked.
I gotta like stay away from the equipment over there because it's so outdated, it's so old that if I get near it, it malfunctions. Okay, so in addition, this webcam is an old piece of junk. This thing I've been using for over a decade. I'm not kidding.
But DSP, I thought the selling point of this and the gimmick of this is that it's bad, so we wouldn't get to see you. Because remember when people were bringing up DSP, your camera is terrible fucking quality, and he was like,
"Ah, do you want to fucking see me and how like disgusting I am?
Why is this gimmick for?" But all right, get a new camera. That's something.
This webcam is over 10 years old. I've been using this darn thing.
Okay, get it better.
Not to say it's a bad webcam, but
because otherwise I feel like I would be hypocritical because I was shitting on him for how bad his camera looks, and now him wanting to get a better one, even though somebody else buying it would make me look like a hypocrite. So go ahead, DSP, buy it. Let's see you in HD. Let's see you in HD. So Kiwi Farms can have another 1,000,000 threads about how disgusting DSP looks.
But it's just not good. It's not real 1080p. People want to see better quality. Every other streamer is using a better webcam than me, and I know that. Okay, I'm well aware of that. I can't upgrade the webcam right now. If I did, it won't work with my setup. My setup, like I said, already is being pushed to the limits of what it can do. If I were to put in a real high quality webcam or a digital camera and try to stream it through my setup, the whole thing would just crap out. All right.
Okay.
So I need,
by the way. And this is I need you to buy for me. It's not I need to buy. It's I need you to get me. This is your shopping list, effectively. It's not even like his shopping list. It's your shopping list. So write this down, Pigs. Write this down.
PC, and once the new PC is in place and working, now we can explore new things, like a new camera, a new setup behind me.
Well, like what?
Or in some cases when I'm playing games, maybe I could do a green screen.
Oh yeah, in some cases. What cases?
Screen or something.
Do you even know how to do green screen?
Like they actually have setups.
They have setups,
like
dude.
Fold out green screen. So I could do the green screen podcast like this, and then I could say, okay, and then zoop, put a green screen behind me, and now you could just see me sitting here in the chair playing games.
Oh, dude, this will never happen. Even though I'm pushing for it to happen because you know that it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Like a lot of
I thought the green screen wouldn't add anything, but now but you see, the green screen is actually connected to the camera, which is grouped together and actually connects to the PC. So the actual thing he's begging for is the PC, but the camera and the green screen are used for baiting for the future, because he's baiting you with this. He's dangling that carrot.
You see, if I get the PC, then I can get the camera. And then I can get the green screen. Wow.
But this is probably not gonna happen. Probably not gonna happen because we've heard about this before. You know when? Well, one of the times is when he was moving across the country. Oh, you guys, in Connecticut is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be, in Washington, I mean. In Washington, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna put up the green screen. We can have like a studio with amazing lighting and amazing sound. It's gonna be the best. And then none of this whatsoever happened. So yeah.
Streamers, right? That's just an idea. I'm not saying we have to do that because some people like the green screen idea, some people don't.
What do you mean some people don't? Like you? You don't like it because it takes effort and it's gonna cost money, even though it actually doesn't, and you can do it for free. Just like I used to do it, except my laptop can handle it. This is why I look like this on the random camera. This is the camera, epic camera, amazing camera, godlike.
A lot of people actually really like the background that I have now.
Oh yeah,
now there's something to look at rather than stare at nothing like it used to be.
Who likes the background of a bunch of toy boxes and bullshit? It's nothing in the bag.
But
the fucking people like the background. Yeah, people like armpit hair.
You see what I mean? Once the
people like eating chalk. People like eating crayons. Does that mean eating crayons is fun and interactive and amazing? Maybe Cat thinks so.
Equipment's upgraded. Now we have the possibility of new things. All right.
Like what?
I've had a stream deck.
Oh yeah, stream fucking deck. This dude, this crusty ass sack of shit, configuring a stream deck. Imagine this. It's like a Saturday Night Live sketch.
for 2 years. Someone donated it without
somebody's
me. I didn't solicit.
Straight up fucking send him a stream deck. They didn't even ask this guy. Because then they would know, man, there would be like a million excuses and a million things. So they just send it to him.
Listen, they just sent it to me. Here's a stream deck.
Oh no,
And I got
here's
it.
a stream deck. Send me
To
one.
do with this, I can't use it because my PC runs on an old version of Windows.
I have a MIDI controller. I'm gonna use that at some point. I think I can pretty much make it work with the soundboard.
Requires the newest version of Windows, and I'm not gonna upgrade
Eventually.
because my PC's stable.
When I
I'm
get my
afraid if I
PC
upgrade,
as
it's gonna
well.
fuck everything up. So it's been sitting there. I could use a stream deck. I could program it. So now over here I can press buttons. We
And
got
my amazing microphone. I have the Rode NT USB. It's gonna be awesome.
Pop up on the screen and everything on command.
Ironically, when I get all of my shit back from the storage room, I'm gonna have started work, so I'm gonna be streaming once a week. But the quality is gonna be amazing. Oh yeah.
A stream deck, you see?
Hey, hello, Double M.
So there's great possibilities of improvement and making things feel refreshed and new this year. But we have to get to the right time, and I'm actually feeling like this springtime.
You have to get to the right time for buying a fucking PC. Dudes update their setup overnight. Overnight. They jump on stream the next day. What's up, you guys? I have new shit. Here, look at it. It's great. This dude, it takes him literally like a fucking company. He's gonna adopt a new system. He's gonna adopt a new way of fucking working. DSP, this shit you can do within a day. It's a PC and a green screen. A green screen takes 5 minutes to set up, even less.
Things will slow down.
What a fucking bum. Everything takes a long time, but he needs the tips now.
For game releases would be a prime time to do it. The only other time I would think is actually kind of dead summer. In the middle of the summer, basically, there's also nothing usually going on. There was a couple exceptions. A couple years ago, we had Ghost of Tsushima. Remember that?
Yeah, companies do upgrade their systems overnight, but that takes a lot of setup for it. It takes some time to set up everything and to clear up all the checklists, so you know, not gonna fuck everything up.
But outside of that, usually the summer's dead, so we could do it then too. But I'm thinking, why wait if we can get it going earlier? So all I'm gonna say is this: I'm putting the feelers out now to those people who had contacted me.
Okay. So I'm making an open offer. Buy me a PC, you fucking idiots. This is what he's actually saying. You fucking idiots. Buy me a PC. And when you buy me the fucking PC, you can also buy me a fucking camera. So my disgusting fucking mug can look disgusting in HD. And then you can buy me a green screen so I can bitch about it for 1,000,000 years and eventually dump it. Big ups. This is what a feeler is.
Last year, and we're interested in helping with a system setup upgrade and all of that. Once Elden Ring is coming to the end, which probably will be by the end of this month, I will definitely consider.
Come on, dude. OIC is already on it. He screenshot his bank account. Hey Phil, you see, look, I have thousands of dollars for you. I'm really horny. Am I planning on doing a VTuber avatar? No, I have my IRL self right here. I'm sitting here. It's just the camera's off because it doesn't really add anything to the stream. When I need to show something like my champions, WWE champions, even though I don't play it, yeah, I'm turning it on. So yeah.
Doing that now. Okay, I think now we're finally coming to the time when that would make sense. All right. So there you go. I'm just tossing it out there. And I'll talk a little bit more about...
Man, I wanted to send him that laptop real bad. I wanted to send it to him really badly.
Of course, I don't want to talk about it every day, but every once in a while, just...
This dude is flexing that he trolled the trolls. This dude!
Make a reminder.
I'm talking about Coffee Guy.
Hey, I'm looking to upgrade the setup, you know. We'll see what happens, okay? See, and here's the thing, people are like, why don't you set up tip skulls for it? I already had people...
No, because it doesn't work. It's not gonna work. He wants the money, and then he wants the fucking... the PC.
Offer. I already had people offer to help, so why am I gonna set up tip skulls for it? Well, already people have said they want to do it. They like the content enough, they wanted to significantly see it improve. and I told them, let's hold off. They were ready to go. Someone actually was like, oh, here's a setup I like. I was like, whoa. Whoa. Calm down. We're getting ahead of ourselves here.
What? Somebody reached out to him to tell him, hey, DSP, this is the setup that I like. And then he was like, whoa, hold on.
Hold off. They were ready to go.
They were ready to go.
Someone actually was.
Why would you say no, you fucking dipshit? You fucking idiot. Why would you say no? Somebody was ready to send you a PC, and you didn't want to take it because it was the wrong fucking time. Man, this dude is borderline not even like a person.
It was like, oh, here's a setup I like. I was like, whoa. Whoa. Calm down. We're getting ahead of ourselves here, right? Let's relax.
Wow, what a massive fucking loser. And this is why he's gonna be broke and fucking pathetic and begging for the rest of his life, because this is him. What a pathetic fucking sack of shit. Holy shit. What is this? I think he was begging for... What is this? Begging for your money to play Lego Star Wars. What is this? The YouTube and Twitch rant. Oh no, this is the YouTube moderation tools. I don't give a shit about this. This is worthless. Let's get a blast from the past and revisit the birthday cake, which I don't even know what I have to say about it. I have nothing to say about this, so we're not even gonna watch this. Let's watch the Skywalker thing. I'm not sure what this is about.
Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker saga. Let me give you a little bit of a summary of my thoughts about this game so far. Okay? So far, it's entertaining, it's fun, and it's shockingly involved. What I mean by that is previous Lego games that I've played, even Lego Indiana Jones games, other things like that.
Oh yeah, this is the fucking copyright shit. Bro, you already know what this is gonna be about. Give me money because I'm copyright claimed. This is exactly what it is.
Typically.
It's exactly what it is, but for 8 minutes. It's give me money because I'm claimed, but with extra steps. Amazing.
These games
this guy's my favorite.
Mission-based.
Mission
the
one
missions
based.
aren't very lengthy, maybe about 30 minutes long each, okay? And each mission has an objective, like gather a certain amount of Lego blocks, Lego pieces, during this mission, in the time frame that you have to beat the mission. It's not really a time frame, but it's more like before.
It's fucking meandering. This fucking meandering, explaining to you what the game is and beating around the bush. It's so pathetic. It's like a child, and you can see exactly where he's gonna go and exactly what his point is gonna be. It's like so predictable, beyond belief predictable.
For the mission, whatever it may be, gather as many blocks as you can. If you gather enough, you get bonus rewards, okay? But then there's also puzzles and things you can solve that are additional to just the main quest line during these stages, and it's fun and challenging to try to figure out, oh, what's the extra thing I'm supposed to do? Where's the hidden item I'm supposed to find? It's actually quite fun. It's very addicting, actually, in that regard.
It's very addicting. Like what? Like gacha? Give me that gacha.
Excuse me.
Sometimes when I'm not sure why DSP is a lol cow, I instantly think of champions and then I remember. Only this guy can be this. Only this guy.
Now,
nobody else.
in addition to just the story-based stages that...
And by the way, Hit Army Watch, why with the zoom-ins? Why do we have to look at his goatee? It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. This goatee is completely fucking vanished. And I have terrible fucking facial hair. And my hair is shit. Look at this. I have terrible fucking... Look at my mustache. It's still better than this goatee. It's terrible. My god.
Games. This game has these big...
And this is his fucking job, man.
Open world roaming segments that transition between the stages. Just yesterday, playing the first movie chronologically, A New Hope, there was a story mission, an open world Tatooine exploration segment, an open world Mos Eisley exploration segment, then 2 more missions, and now we're inside the Death Star wandering around. So I was like, damn, in 3 hours, there was 3 story-based missions, but then like 3 wandering segments. So in 3 hours, I only beat 3 missions, basically. And the game has 45 missions, because each movie is 5 story-based areas, plus these open world
He's gonna despise Star Wars by the end of this.
Transition.
I don't know why he hasn't hopped on the bandwagon of hating Star Wars at this point. I guess he's too out of touch to even know that people don't even like Star Wars all that much.
So
damn, that's a lot of content.
Right? Like, think about
I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
9 movies, 45. Jeez, this, I mean, if you do the math, that basically means that this playthrough could be 40 to 50 hours long.
By the way, Derek sent him a super chat or whatever yesterday. Or not even a super chat. Derek doesn't have any fucking money. Spends all his money on fucking porn stars. He sent him a message and his math was wrong. Literally, and then DSP corrected him. It was so fucking funny.
I'm not even doing everything.
It was
I wasn't doing everything. I was just looking around randomly for random puzzles and things to collect, which I grabbed a few of. And it actually makes sense to spend a little bit of extra time trying to find the extra Legos and things, because there's upgrades in the game, and the only way you can get the upgrades is by getting the secret Lego, for money. You see? So, I played it yesterday, 3 hours. I really liked it. Now, a couple things. Number one, the game definitely follows the plot of the movies, but it cuts out a lot of the filler. So if you didn't see the movies, I don't know how anyone could play this game and kind of understand them. I think you may be like, ah, shit, maybe I should go watch the movies to understand it.
Dark side fucking Phil. Are you a fucking idiot, my man? Are you an actual fucking idiot? Would I buy a Star Wars fucking game without knowing what Star Wars is fucking about, DSP? What are you thinking about? Who did not watch the movies or does not know what Star Wars is about, and then buy a Star Wars Lego fucking game?
There's some comedy aspect in it, which there always is in the Lego games. I'm happy about that. It's kind of cheesy, but at the same time it's a little funny, so that's nice. All the classic music, the John Williams score of the Star Wars movies is in there.
Awesome.
Hey,
what's up,
wow,
Flip?
this is great. The music sounds outstanding, but there's a problem with that. Because it's the real movie score.
He always reads comments that make me laugh.
All the video.
Or something that made him laugh, that he writes into a comment. That's very nice. I enjoy reading those comments a lot.
Which got claimed on YouTube, which I knew was going to happen. Anything Star Wars related you upload to YouTube, boom, it gets content ID matched and claimed immediately.
And as you can see here, he prefaced it from, he dropped a little bit of a hint that this game is going to be also very long. Now he's telling you he got demonetized, which means he will need specifically extra tips until he finishes the game. And the game, you guys, is very long.
It takes all your money. It's stupid as shit.
But also, he doesn't make a lot of money on YouTube, but he does.
The system's broken.
But it's not a lot, but it's significant. Because if he doesn't get it, he bitches until the wheels fall off.
Oh, just because there's a song in a gameplay video, someone else shouldn't own your video. But that's basically what happens, okay? And so, what I will say is thus. If you, so far, have watched the first 3 hours of LEGO Star Wars and you like it, like me, I actually had a really good time with it yesterday.
Please
consider
contributing
or supporting in other ways.
Contributing or supporting. This, by the way, a synonym, but let's roll with
revenue. Whether that might be you want to become a...
Did he say thus?
Channel member here.
I don't think he said thus, you guys.
Whether that means maybe you want to do a super chat or a super sticker during a stream.
Maybe he just said
If you don't attend the streams, you can offline do a tip. All you got to do is look at the description of my videos. There's a link to tip me at any time. And you could even tip specifically and say, hey, just so you know, Phil, this tip is for LEGO Star Wars because I like the playthrough and I want to support it. I would really appreciate that.
And what about if somebody sends you a tip when you're playing Elden Ring and they say, hey, Phil, this tip is for Star Wars. Count it toward the Star Wars stream. And then he doesn't count it.
This looks like it may be a lengthy playthrough.
Okay.
And I don't want to have a playthrough I'm playing for a month. And, you know, it's basically, it means that now I have a downturn in my business, which actually is
this means you should get a fucking job, DSP. Your fucking business.
Happened.
Business. Begging is not a business.
November. In November.
Being a panhandler is not a business, DSP. Come on.
November, I played Guardians of the Galaxy, Forza Horizon 5, and the GTA trilogy.
Okay.
I left the music on for all of those, and I lost out on a lot of income. Now, I like those playthroughs. I think those playthroughs were better for having the music in them. But man, I don't want that to happen again, especially right now. Things are tight now, and it would be really great if people like that playthrough, if they would support it, okay? So please do it if you can. Not asking for anything crazy or above and beyond, but if you...
There's a fake John Rambo in chat, big up.
Please do.
Again, he's back.
So I like the game. I can't wait for more.
The fake Howard is gonna be back, and then the fake Christian is gonna be here, and then it's a whole.
Tomorrow it looks like we'll beat A New Hope and head into Empire Strikes Back, which is pretty much everyone's favorite Star Wars movie, including mine.
I mean, he can't really turn off the music because it's Star Wars music. Come on, Star Wars minus the music is less Star Wars.
So that should be pretty exciting.
You can't turn it off.
Now, some people are saying, why don't you turn the music off? You want me to turn off the epic, notable music?
Yes, though. Because I consider not turning off the music if you're not a guy who begs a lot. But he begs all the time, so if that means you're not gonna beg, then just turn it off.
Of Star Wars, why would I do that?
It's like if I played it, I would leave it on because I don't care about this or most people out there, but DSP is very important.
That would be ridiculous. You want me to play silent Star Wars without dun 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 dun? What?
Now that's gonna get claimed.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
it's gonna get claimed.
I want to play with the music on, and I'm sure you guys want the music on as well. Okay.
Okay, so.
And what's totally hilarious about people saying that to me.
What is hilarious?
Is many years ago.
You're hilarious for begging. You're hilarious for humiliating yourself by putting hats in vests and glasses for children every single day. So tell me what's hilarious, beg man.
A different mindset, and I said, guys, I got to make a living. I'm going to leave the music off on games like GTA and stuff, and everyone complained that the playthrough sucked because the music was off.
I play it.
So now I say, yeah, I'm going to leave the music on. Why don't you turn the music off?
Okay. Yeah, DSP, okay. This is one of those things.
And when you least expect it.
What?
Big ups for the sub, Deadhead Comics.
Oh, it's a sub. Big ups, Deadhead Comics for the sub, dude. Big ups. Nice to see you around. I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot. Never mind. Nothing of value, probably. Like most times.
Anyway, so tomorrow is more Lego Star Wars. I hope you guys will join me for that. What I'm hoping is that it'll grow on people because yes.
Oh yeah, what I was gonna say is he should definitely just take some initiative and not listen to quote-unquote people. So yeah, just sometimes you gotta take responsibility for your own business and make executive decisions for your own business that might not turn out well, but might turn out great. So you never know. But there is nobody who knows better about your own business than you. So DSP's putting his whole business in the hands of some fucking retards in his chat.
Yesterday,
and those people, they're legit, like real stupid, you guys.
The stream started off with pretty good attention.
They're really stupid. They just have money.
And then by the end of the stream, we had dipped by about 100 viewers.
Oh no.
That's upsetting. It's kind of like the whole Ghostwire Tokyo scenario, and I don't want that to happen again.
Oh no, we're already begging.
I think this game is really good.
Begging. He just like started playing it. He just started playing it. Let's see him live in Raw. What is he fucking doing? What is he doing? Getting into Empire Strikes Back. Can we get the beggar to strike back? 366 on the members. And what is happening in chat is probably dead as fuck. I'm not even playing multiplayer games right now. That's what he says. And that's it. His description is just a link to Stream Elements and a link to join the channel. So it's 2 ways to plug himself. Hey, big ups to Michael Krinikowski for the 3 months of support. Dude, that's a massive baller.
Baller alert.
I really think he's drinking.
Probably drinking, dude. Can't blame him. Anyways, let's go away from here for a second, from this dark side of the internet, to go on a different side of the internet. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but let's see what he's done recently. Let's see this cake fucking segment, because he's gonna start in about 5 to 10 minutes. I guess 5 minutes, but let's give a shot to this cake segment. Now, this is from the pre-stream podcast or something that happened during the birthday celebration. So let's get into it. It's a lore about Cat's cake. If you haven't seen the birthday celebration yet, then this is gonna be useful. If you've seen it, then you're probably gonna laugh again, because this story is dumb as fuck.
Hold on a second, because idiots.
And eventually he's gonna come live. I just need to put his chat on my screen.
Okay, that being said, what else did we do during my day off? Well, my wife and I made my birthday cake together. And it was really nice because, you know, usually I don't help my wife cook, just being honest. Usually she cooks earlier, like when I'm streaming, she'll cook and I go down, there's time for dinner, we have it together. And definitely with baking, I don't think I've ever witnessed her do the baking or anything like that.
Never even got baked.
And she was like, you know, we're both off today. why don't we make the cake together, do something special? You know, it would feel like something nice to do together. And I said, you know, I can't really help you with the baking. I don't know that much about it, right? But what I can do is I can help as much as I can. So I hope to get the ingredients out. You know, I made suggestions. Like, for example, she's making the frosting and she's hand whipping it. And I was like, you know that we have the electric mixer. It's not a good one. You know, it's not like a fucking KitchenAid. It's like a hand electric mixer. It's cheap.
Didn't even know there was an electric mixer in the house. Cat is legit. Every single story he tells us about this girl makes her look more of an idiot every time. Every single time she looks at least 5% more like a dumb bitch than she did the previous time. Man, this lady.
But, you know, it's been sitting around and we don't use it very often. She's like, oh, God, I totally forgot we have it. Pull it out. We cleaned it off.
He's trying to... Because he got himself talking about a mixer, and then he had to make sure to say that it wasn't expensive. Because people are going to say, DSP, how dare you have an expensive mixer when you beg every day?
Made it 20 times easier to whip the frosting.
So pathetic. Okay,
so...
Oh, we're gonna start when this song ends.
This is made by hand, meaning this was not a cake.
He said this is one of his favorite songs. This is one of DSP's favorite songs.
Alright.
Yeah, we're gonna start actually now. Hobos and dogs.
Store, she actually
it's not even like songs.
Online to make your own cake batter.
Just like
make your own frosting. It was all done by hand. It wasn't pre-done stuff.
But why are you saying it like it's fucking like really bougie as fuck? People make their own shit all the time. And when he has to say it like this, it just kind of exposes that he's kind of a man-child. And he doesn't know how to do anything by himself. And shit like making your own cake from scratch seems like an insanely complicated process, despite it not really being such. It's really not. And his wife is not a soldier, and she's not amazing for making a cake from scratch. She just does a housewife 101 type of thing. Housewife 101. And let's get started with the pre-stream podcast. We got the intro by Kid Flim, by the way, a troll. It's a troll intro. Yet another day DSP getting cocked, and he's quiet.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm gonna bump one.
What's up, everybody? Good morning and welcome to the pre-stream podcast, episode 112. No, episode 113. Wow. At some point, we had episode 100. I didn't even realize it, and I didn't even mention it. I totally didn't realize that we hit it.
At some point, I had 100 streams and I didn't mention it because it means nothing. It's just a number.
It's the pre-stream podcast. Numbers.
I don't know how to fix up the chat. I guess
by the end of this year,
CSS
we'll have like 300 episodes. Seriously, there'll be a ridiculous amount.
Yeah, you have a podcast every day, dummy. What do you fucking expect?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pre-stream podcast. Today is April 10th, 2022. It's a Sunday. There are 2 more days left in my full streaming week here. And it's been a good streaming week so far. I've had a good time with all of you. And I hope that you guys are ready for more full-time gaming fun.
Full-time gaming fun. Who talks like this?
All right.
Never heard a fucking streamer talk like this. Full-time gaming fun.
I am.
Yo,
for the most part, my allergies have been bothering me.
Speak like a human for 1 second.
Things have been pretty good around here. You know, all the games, a good balance of stuff. I'm happy to be back to full-time streaming now. My birthday was good this past week.
Oh, there was an intro. There was.
We did. So
there was the troll intro.
Going good. On all cylinders are pumping. Full octane adrenaline, lubricated.
What?
Petroleum coated motion. Whatever that means.
Lubricated motion, DSP. That's very nice.
Hope you guys are ready. All right, let's talk a little bit about what you guys can expect for the next couple of days into the next week. Very exciting. So today, ladies and gents, we got the pre-stream podcast right now. Don't have a lot to talk about today because there's one big news story which we will cover. New game release officially announced.
Yep, Kingdom Hearts, you guys. You better love this.
But outside of that, there's not that much going on in games, so we'll do some Q&A today.
I'm lurking
don't know
and
how
I'm stalking
long
when you least expect it.
Big ups for the sub, prestigious.
Pre-stream will
Hey,
be.
big ups, prestigious
that
for the sub.
Because I don't have many topics to go over today. But then again, usually on the days
he's
when
gonna
I
talk
think
about
there's
his
no
entire
great
experience
stuff to
of
talk about,
every
boom,
Kingdom Hearts
we get
game
good
ever.
Questions, we get good topics of
Every day.
discussion, and the next thing you know, a full podcast has happened. Right? Happens a lot, often.
Okay.
So
DSP's chat is gonna be like this.
So that being said,
hope you can see it, and it's okay.
We'll see what happens.
If it's
And
not,
then after
just
that,
let
it's
me know
time
in
for
chat.
Lego Star Wars: The
But I think this is
Skywalker
pretty
Saga to
legit.
continue. So allow me to give you a little summary of what I think about the game with the first 3 hours. It's definitely an evolution of what the Lego games used to be. Because I used to play the Lego games back in the day. I actually played the original Lego Star Wars games. I played Lego Indiana Jones. For YouTube, I did playthroughs of games such as Lego Lord of the Rings 10 years ago. That's right, it was exactly 10 years ago, 2012, when Lego Lord of the Rings came out, and I did a co-op playthrough of it. As well as games like Lego Marvel Superheroes,
How
Lego
about the ones you
DC
played
Heroes
with
and
Panda?
Villains and stuff like that.
Which ones did he play with Panda?
But it's been quite some time since I played a Lego game. This game is basically the old formula, but a step up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, like a sequel?
A big step up. Excuse me.
Oh, it does things better. It's like
And what
a
I mean
sequel,
by
you
that
guys.
is not only does the game have story-based stages that have fun combat and also some fun hidden items, challenges to complete. Not only are you trying to gather Lego pieces by destroying everything, you're trying to build certain Lego devices to solve a puzzle, get a hidden door open, get some hidden collectibles, get some items, and then you get more and more stacking, unlockables and rewards, all right? But this game also has an upgrade system, which I haven't even really dabbled in yet, where you can upgrade certain things for classes of character in the game that you unlock, making them better. But then in addition to that, the game has these segues and open world roaming segments between the story-based stages. So not only do you have all 9 movies from the Skywalker saga, which I guess you could say is the 3 trilogies of movies that are out right now, but you also have all these in-between parts as well. So playing 3 hours last time around and not even really fully dabbling in what was available to me with the open world segments, I've only beaten 3 stages. 3 out of 45 stages in 3 hours. Do the math. This game likely, just to beat the story, okay, is probably around 40 hours. But then if you actually take the extra time to try to get some collectibles and do optional things and explore the open worlds, holy moly, this game seems like it's going to have a lot of content, okay? Now, I like the game so far, all right? I will say I'm really enjoying myself. It
I
seems
will
like it's
say
a nice,
thus. He was about to
relaxing
say
way
it.
to enjoy the Star Wars trilogy. Does it take the
Was about
story
to say
seriously?
it.
Well, it has the major story elements in it, but it also has comedy interjected in there, okay? See? So, we'll see what happens as we move forward. But what I can definitely tell you is it's a game that's going to have a certain kind of audience, okay? I feel that, number one, if you are a fan of Star Wars, you're likely really going to like this game.
Yeah,
And
because
I'm
it's
a
a
fan of
licensed Star
When I
Wars
was
game,
growing
you
up in the
fucking
90s,
dummy.
they re-released the original trilogy.
You're not a
in
fan
theaters,
of Star Wars.
and then they had the
you don't
new
know
prequel
shit about
trilogy.
Star Wars. Come
So
on.
I was actually pretty hooked on Star
Man,
Wars
this
for
shit
about a
doesn't show
decade.
up,
I was
huh?
very interested in it. And then my interest pretty much waned in recent years, like the last decade, even though Disney bought them out and made a bunch of movies. I'm not in love with it. I saw some of them. Like, I saw The Force Awakens. I saw The Last Jedi once. I saw Rogue One. I saw Rogue One.
Wow, Rogue One. Okay. It's only a spin-off movie, DSP. It's all right.
That's pretty much where kind of my interest waned. I didn't really care
But
about the
you're not-
Mandalorian.
you're
I
not
didn't
an
care about
actual
I didn't even
fan.
see the last
Yeah, I'm
movie,
gonna say
Rise of
that.
Skywalker. So I actually
You're
don't
not.
know how the Star Wars saga ends because I never bothered watching the end of it.
So you're not a fan, DSP. You
So that
didn't
being
even
said,
finish the actual series. You don't even know how the saga ends.
being
How are you a
said,
fan of it?
I'm curious.
And now I'm being a fucking
playing through
nitpicky
this game,
asshole because I'm calling him out for
entertaining it
not
would
being
be
a
for
fan
someone
of
who
fucking Star
doesn't
Wars.
know Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know Star Wars at all, you're not a fan of the franchise. Could you play through Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga and enjoy it?
Probably.
It's a good question.
The Lego
I still
game.
think it has interesting gameplay elements to it,
One.
and the puzzles are still fun. But if you don't really know the characters, if you don't understand the plot, could you play through this game and actually understand the plot, or would it be too hard to follow because there's too many missing scenes and things? And maybe you'd have to go back and actually watch the movies, which if you have Disney Plus, cool, you got them all.
Even if you don't have Disney Plus, there's such thing as piracy.
I don't know.
That
That's
exists.
a good question. I'd be curious.
Especially for Star Wars movies. Don't pay fucking Disney to watch The Rise of Skywalker.
Watch the movies, and
that's
if
a
you
crime.
Does it make any sense to you?
Illegal.
Or are you confused as hell, right? What's funny is as I'm playing, I'm talking about the lore of the movies with you guys. Last time around, I was asking questions. I was like, isn't it this or that? Or wasn't this character in relation to that? And you guys were helping to answer for me, which was actually good because it was giving me a refresher course on the whole Star Wars, plot line, which was good. So maybe that's a way that you can actually experience them and enjoy it.
Ray
so
Palpatine
if you like
was.
Star Wars, you're
not
likely
who
really going to
the
like this
actual
game.
Palpatine was.
If you like the previous Lego games, you'll also probably
That's what
really
I
like
saw
this game because this
on
game
Kiwi
seems like
Farms.
it's the old
Take
gameplay
this
of the old style
with a
Lego games
dash
from
of
10 or 15
gout.
years ago with a bunch of new additions. You see? So it's like I said, it's basically like the evolution of what the old Lego games used to be.
Oh,
They've
so it's
evolved
like a
and
Lego
new
game
content.
from the
It's very
past,
fun,
but better.
right?
All right,
Now,
DSP,
what I
thank
will
you.
say is this. If you're not a fan of Legos, and you're not a fan of Star Wars, this game probably is zero interest to you.
Yeah.
Now, the only
'Cause
exception
it's
I would
Lego
say is
Star
if you
Wars,
enjoy me
Phil.
and my personality,
Holy
and you
fuck.
like hanging out with me, and you like watching me
Oh,
play
if you
various
like
video
me
games,
personally,
if this
okay.
is your cup of tea, then you likely will like the playthrough, because I can tell you right now, at least from the first 3 hours, there was a very relaxing and chill vibe to it, where it was not super difficult. It was not ultra challenging. It was more like wander
a
around
Lego
and try to figure
game.
out puzzles and try to do stuff, which was fun because it allowed us to talk. We actually had some really good conversation about Star Wars and other things during that premiere stream a couple days ago. So I definitely enjoyed that. However, some people are of the impression this game should be a late night chill stream, that because it's a more relaxing game, it's not a major serious playthrough.
Relaxing
and it should be on late
is
streams. I don't necessarily know if I agree with that.
a weasel
game is
word for
incredibly
boring.
lengthy,
Relaxing.
right?
game.
For what it is, has a ton of content. Now, can you imagine if I put this on a late stream trying to be a 40+ hour game on the late stream? We already have Skyrim on the late stream, which is a 90-hour playthrough. I've been playing it since December, and we're not even close to beating it. Can you imagine me putting another game like that on the late streams? There'd be no time for any other chill content for like 4 months. That's all it would basically be.
Chill content.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, like, you don't have to do any of this.
So that being
Just, like,
said, yeah.
I like
crazy
Rise of Skywalker a lot less
think
than
it is a
Last
chill
Jedi.
game, but I don't know
But
if it's a
I
game
didn't
because it
like
has the
both
amount
of
of
them,
content
so
that it
yeah.
has, right? It
But I
may
thought
very
Rise of
well
Skywalker was worse.
be a game that is not catered to like a late night 2-hour segment. You might want longer
Are we
segments. and be
having
able to play
another
more,
brainstorming
right?
segment of just thinking out loud?
But I guess that's the
DSP,
question.
this is the
like, how
kind
is
of
it
shit
gonna
you
fit
do
into
when
my
you're taking
schedule?
a
I
shower
definitely wanna
or a
play.
shit.
I like the game a
Not
lot.
when you're having
I
a
definitely wanna keep
podcast.
playing it. I definitely am enjoying it. Today, as we play through, we're going to finish the first movie, A New Hope, okay? And we're going to head into the second movie, The Empire Strikes Back, which, if you don't know, it's the second of the
case you
3
don't know.
movies in the original Star Wars trilogy. A lot of people agree that Empire Strikes Back is the best movie of Star Wars ever made. Personally, it's my favorite. Now, I didn't see, excuse me, Rise of Skywalker.
It's basically everybody's
Maybe
favorite.
that's a good
No,
movie.
Rise of
Maybe it's
Skywalker is
I
not
don't
going to
know.
be your favorite.
But
I
Empire
promise
is
you,
definitely
DSP.
my favorite Star Wars movie
We
as
can
of right
agree
now.
on this for
So it'll be
once.
exciting
We
to
can
be playing
shake hands
through
that the Rise of
okay?
Skywalker, you're going to hate it. You're going to hate it for real. It's just like a...
So, I'm excited. I hope you guys are too.
Terrible.
For more Star Wars The Skywalker Saga today. By all means, if this is a game that lends itself to conversation, so you want to talk about Star Wars, you want to have conversation and fun, this is your stream to be at, to chill with me, okay? This is not Elden Ring, where every moment I have to be paying attention to the game because I'm going to get murdered and have to replay a bunch of gameplay, right? This is not a super action-intensive game where I have to constantly be like, oh my god, glued to the game.
Dude,
I
it's
can
a
actually
Lego
have some
game.
fun
Why
with
do you
you
have
guys
to
and interact,
explain
and I
this?
think
We
you
know what a
guys,
Lego game is.
you know, will
Who doesn't?
join me for that as we keep going on. Now, one thing I need to say up front, because exactly what I suspected would happen with this playthrough happened the other day. All right, so obviously Star Wars is a
Well, I
ginormous
hope you like
movie
this
franchise,
kind of
right?
segment.
Super profitable,
The
super
repetition
popular,
segment.
pop culture. Oh my god, everyone knows Star Wars. But what that means is that when you are doing a playthrough like this, and it keeps the soundtrack of the movies. Sadly, what happens on YouTube is
Holy
YouTube
fuck,
does what's
DSP.
called content ID matching.
Who are you
with claim.
explaining this to?
So, as we're playing through a new
Who does not know this?
playing the John Williams
You said this
score
yesterday.
for the original movie.
Yesterday.
Which I love. I'm like, wow, this is feeling great. Feels
Real.
like you're in the movie. The music's great. I love the John
Get a
Williams
real
music.
fucking
It's
job.
outstanding. And then as soon as I upload to the videos to YouTube, it goes, claimed, claimed, claimed. You lose all advertisement and monetization rights to your videos.
Cuck.
Does it make any sense?
Immediately cucked.
No. Think of it this way.
Cucked on upload.
That music is one portion of the video. Absolutely, I can agree to that. 100%. The music, the licensed soundtrack is definitely in the video. It's a part of the video. Just like that licensed soundtrack is a part of the movie. It's a product, right? They own the rights to it. Fine. I completely agree that if someone's using that soundtrack, that you should get something out of it. Does that mean you should get everything? Right? Like my video.
Well, there's no partial claims.
I paid for the license to use the game and the music.
All
and everything
claims
in it.
are
That's what I
complete.
paid for when I bought the game. Okay? So if I'm doing a let's play of the game or a playthrough of the game, whatever you want to call it, I should have the rights to do so. Just because there's licensed music in the video doesn't mean that this company that owns the rights to that music should be able to own my whole video. If anything, I will completely agree they maybe have a right to part of it, right? So for example, if this music company wanted to claim, who knows, a third of the profits of my video, a third of the advertisement
That's not how anything works, DSP. Why do we have to be discussing this?
That a music company
Why? It doesn't work like that. It's not going to work like that. Probably.
If you have any content in your video,
and it's just this is
that you
how
don't
it
have
is.
the rights to, that company who
Why
has the
we
rights
gotta
to
be
own your whole
bitching
video
about this right
makes
now?
no sense at all, and in no court of law ever would that stand.
And this
if
dude is
someone were
talking
to
about law.
sue
The dude that
YouTube
lied on
or
his
sue the company
bankruptcy.
and say this
And
is
he
not
broke the
legally
law by
set up.
not paying us
How do you own
taxes.
my
We're talking
entire
about
work
law right now.
because I have a portion of it that has something from someone else in it. It doesn't make sense. You can own part of it or get some partial rights. You know where you can own it. All right? Bullshit. But sadly, that's how YouTube's system works. YouTube's content ID match system
Is this DSP chat okay
essentially
on the
a way for
I
them
should change the font to be a little bit more
to
readable.
protect their own butts. And what I mean by that is YouTube does not care about
Yes.
the rights of the uploader. I mean that.
Yes.
They just don't. If you upload a YouTube video to doesn't YouTube, care. They don't really care about what happens to your video or your rights or your business. They care about getting sued by another company who feels that
Absolutely.
they're just illegally allowing people to put their copywritten
Yeah,
content
they're
all over the internet
covering their
and
own ass.
violating their copyright
Of course
rights.
they're
and then
gonna
they
do
get
that.
sued for it. So what they do is they do a blanket approach where if anyone claims anything, they immediately grant it, and then it's up to you to clear it up. So I'll give you an example here. If my whole video gets claimed for music, I can counter that.
Yeah,
and say,
he can
"Oh,
mute
no,
the music, but
you
then
don't
it
have
would
the
be
right to
he would
claim
be
my whole
playing
video
Star
for
Wars
music.
without
I'm
the
gonna fight
Star
you on
Wars
it,
music, which
okay?
is like
And then
iconic.
that company has the right to decide, do they
Oh,
want to
yeah.
pursue it and actually
Go figure
full-on claim your video?
what he's gonna do.
And then it has to basically go to court, or do they want to relinquish the rights?
It's like he always has dilemmas like
Dependent
this,
on
man.
the
That are just
situation,
like not even like
some
it's a
companies will just
non-issue.
release the videos, and others
A
will actually say
non-issue.
no.
But for
we
him it is
claim
because
your
he put
video
himself in a
tough. Sue us
pathetic
if you
ass
want us to
position.
release it. I know that sounds bad because it is. Like the little guy like me, do you really think I
Oh,
have
the
time
little
and money
guy.
to be
Little guys
suing
live in a
music
gated
company
community. They have
for the rights to my
$5,000 a
own
month
videos?
for business
Of course I don't.
expenses.
I don't
Oh
have
my
that,
god, the little
especially,
guy.
like, the individual
He's
video.
so
It'd be one
little,
thing
you
if I was
guys.
doing a
Look at
playthrough,
him.
the
He's
playthrough
so
was viral
small
had
and
millions of
cute.
views and could have made me
Adorable.
ridiculous amounts
Little
of money.
gout monster.
The average playthrough on YouTube, for me, makes me a few bucks per video. So, you claimed my playthrough. Maybe I
Adorable.
lost, who knows, a couple $100. Am I really going to sue you for it when the lawsuit costs thousands of dollars and takes years to go through?
No, you're not gonna
of course
sue
I'm
anybody
not, right?
ever. He has this
So-
lawsuit fetish that is like always out
Sadly,
of
the whole
reach. He
system's
will never
busted.
get
It's a
a
pain in the butt.
fucking lawsuit. He will
In
never
general,
have a lawsuit.
Whenever I play something with a
Is that out of
licensed
your mind,
soundtrack,
DSP
such as
suing
Grand Theft
somebody?
Auto game or last year's Guardians of the Galaxy or Forza Horizon 5, I now these days typically prefer to keep the soundtrack in the game. I do feel that the game playthroughs are better quality leaving the music in. I tried at one point over
It's
the
a
years as a
fake
content
cat in
creator to
chat.
take the music out or
Always
mute it,
great.
and a lot of people would complain that, man, it feels like unfinished. It feels like you're playing a half-finished game because the soundtrack could be a major part of the overall experience, right? So I understand that. I totally do. I totally get that. And over the years, I basically said, well, I guess whenever there's a game that has a licensed soundtrack that's notable and adds to the experience, I guess I'll just bite the bullet. I guess I'll have to take
Bite
it.
it, DSP.
take the loss, essentially. Put out the videos on YouTube and make no money on them
I did
whatsoever.
get cucked. Of course, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Come on. Not that deep.
And so...
It's really not that deep.
By the way, thank you guys for becoming members. I will shout you out in a bit. Appreciate that. And so, sadly, with Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, that's going to be the situation. I'm going to continue to play the game. I like the game. I'm going to leave the music in because, my God, the music's outstanding. I think the John Williams, soundtrack and just in general, the music that John Williams has produced in his very storied and lengthy career.
What else did he do, DSP?
I love
what else did he do? What else did John Williams do?
I don't want to take that out just for the sake of making a few bucks on each video.
Come on.
Okay?
What is his career
But what I
known
need
for?
from you guys is buy-in then.
I need a buy-in.
If you're watching the Lego Star Wars playthrough and you're having a good time, if you're watching the stream right now,
holy shit!
Or
I need the buy-in.
If you're watching the on-demand videos after the fact, which many of you are.
Wow!
Okay? Already, there's about 1,000 people and more who are watching the Lego playthrough.
Oh my God! Oh my God! An actual fucking scam.
Please
He's actually running a fucking scam, man. Come on.
In a
I
way
need your buy-in.
where you can support outside of ad revenue.
Okay,
because if you're watching the Lego Star Wars stuff right
this is
now,
how
and you see
DSP
ads,
chat gonna
they're
look
not
forever.
mine. You're paying some bigwig music production company or music licensing company. You're giving them money by watching those ads. I know that sucks because obviously this last thing you're intending, you're trying to support probably me and my content, right? And I appreciate
the money
that very
bag
much.
emotes
Sadly, I can't
flying
control
across the screen. This is
all right?
great.
So, please consider contributing
the
in another
new
way. Now,
emote
what
system.
can you do? Number
So
one,
advanced.
just giving this channel exposure is a huge way of
No,
helping.
that's not gonna
you can
help you,
like a
DSP.
stream, like a video, or leave a comment on a
No,
video.
no,
And
no.
just those simple things that are free and quick to do can help this channel in a big way. Bringing more people and more general viewers over will help with growth in the long term.
You're
So
not
please
bringing
do that. That's a
anybody
given,
over,
right?
DSP.
But
the most you
if
can
you'd
do
like
is
to go above and
bring
beyond
somebody over to
and
me.
help in other ways. You can become a channel
It's the
member,
most you're gonna do.
which gives you many different benefits, including a highlighted name when you leave comments in the stream chat or comments on a video, a chat crown badge next to your name to show how long you've been a supporter. You get access to all of my numerous emotes that, again, you can use in the stream chat or in video comments. All right, you don't have to abide by slow mode rules when you're using the stream chat. You can talk as much as you want. You're not timed and limited to the amount of messages you can say. And then, when we do special events like Ask the King, my bi-monthly Q&A show, which is actually coming up not this week, but the week after.
Probably bisexual as well.
Or when I do another special event where maybe it's like Viewer's Choice, where you guys have the chance to nominate and vote on games for a special thing that's going to happen. Usually members get priority access where they can nominate and vote and get their own kind of nomination process in there, and that's separate.
Dude, you say this shit every day. Come on, it's worn out at this point. It's lazy and it's mundane. Stop saying
So
it.
that being
Every day the
said-
fucking membership scam. What do you
Memberships are
think
great,
is
and they
watching
help
you
the channel.
today that didn't
All right,
watch
please consider
yesterday?
becoming a member. Or you can do a super
That
chat. or
doesn't know
super
that you
sticker if
need
you're on the
members and you're
stream.
desperate for members.
If you're not on the stream, you can tip, or if you're on the stream, you can also tip. There's a link to that in the description of every video and the description of every stream. Tipping is great. Tipping is a way
is
to directly
great.
support
Tipping
this
is
business
great.
and content, and it helps me because I get those funds immediately. It helps so much that I actually have rewards on the stream based on the amount of tips that I raise in the stream because it's that important and it helps that much. You see? But in addition to all of that,
I'm
there's something
locking
that I
in the
don't
poll
mention
that
all
I
the
had
time.
put on
For the
earlier. I'm
on-demand
gonna play
video viewer,
BloodBorne.
You can check out my
Whenever I
Patreon
play it, I don't know
at
if it's gonna be today.
patreon.com/darksidephil.
But whenever I play,
pledge
it's
to my
gonna be
Patreon,
BloodBorne.
that's a way to pledge ongoing because it's a monthly pledge. That basically you don't have to worry about things on the stream.
Oh, yeah,
I know when people are on
Patreon.
my live streams, they tend
Fuck
to like
outta
contribute
here,
in a way that you get a
Patreon.
pop-up, you get a shout out. But if you're an on-demand
It's
viewer
like a
behind the scenes, and you don't
subscription
care
to
about that 'cause
an
you're never gonna be on a
alcoholic.
stream, you could become a member of my Patreon.
It's nothing. It's just a subscription to an alcoholic dude that you're not gonna get anything in return. Not one thing do you get in return if you sub to his Patreon.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into detail
Not
about that.
one
It's all
thing.
explained on the site. Go give it a look.
Not one
all right? Patreon.com/darksidephil. So there's all these ways you can support the Lego Star Wars. It's a mouthful. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga playthrough. Please consider one or all of them, because right now,
Please consider
me playing
all
this
of them.
game, I'm
Imagine
literally
somebody
taking a
supports them on every single way they can support. They're a member and they send him super chats and tips and they're on his Patreon.
Last fall,
what other ways? Did I forget something?
were 3 games that I played that had music in them, and all of those playthroughs were fully claimed on YouTube. For almost a month, I was making no ad revenue on YouTube. I'm not exaggerating. I lost a
Lord
couple
have
thousand
mercy, I'm
bucks.
about to bust.
Because typically
Go
in
on,
the fall,
girl. Give us
ad revenue on
nothing.
YouTube is sky high because in the fall, everyone's advertising their products for Christmas. So usually as a content creator, you see a giant
Big ups,
increase in ad revenue
Storm Martin
for about 2 months.
Super chat.
I
Go on,
saw
girl, give us
zero.
nothing.
It stayed flat.
Oh, it's so
Because all those
sad.
playthroughs I was doing,
ESP
I
did
was
not
making
make
nothing
extra
on.
money
So
that
usually
he
I get a
doesn't
big
deserve
increase
anyways.
in the fall, and I
Aw.
got nothing because I left the music on all my
I feel
games.
so bad for him.
Which is great. I still think the playthroughs are great because
legit
of it.
do. I
But
feel
man, it
so
sucks
bad for
because
Phil.
I really could have used that.
Man.
So please
It's a
consider
pity that
again
he did not make
supporting
this
if you
money
can
that
in
he
any way
feels
you can.
entitled
It
to,
all
but he
helps,
does not
alright?
deserve in any single way.
Now, actually, I am
Aw.
going to open the window here.
Come on, man. Yeah, he should have made that $2 from today's videos. That's so much money. It would have helped him so much. $2 from like 500 views worth of ad revenue.
Regret this because I open the shade and then immediately the sun comes out.
And we have the window saga again.
But I'd like some
the
natural light
sun
at least during the
saga.
pre-stream. So, okay, so that's today's main gameplay stream. What I would hope for is if you're like Star Wars, if you like Lego, or you just want to chill with me, please hang out. But I'm gonna say this, all right? For those of you who like Ultra Challenge, for those of you who like to see me suffer,
Oh,
and
we're
have to
gonna shill
overcome
Elden Ring.
painstaking odds
Because
to
he had a
survive
bad
the
day
game.
in Elden Ring.
For those of you who
Now we're gonna
absolutely
shill.
like games like Elden Ring and other things like that,
Elden Ring.
this is not going to be your cup of tea.
Oh
This
my
playthrough
god,
will
straight up
nothing
telling
like
people
that
to not
whatsoever.
watch. Straight up telling people to not watch. You guys, if you enjoy me having any difficulties whatsoever with a game, do not watch. You're gonna
Someone
fucking
who likes
hate
that
it.
kind of content, exclusive
You're not supposed to say shit like this. Even if it's the reality. Come on.
gameplay content.
Don't tell
Please
people
don't
to
hang
not
around the
watch. You
stream
have like 500 views anyways.
Last time when I played this 2 days ago, you had people sitting around saying, this game's for kids. This game's Lego. Why would a 40-year-old man be playing a Lego game? Ooh, this isn't
Amazing. They
entertaining."
fucking
So
roast his ass.
And I mean,
Boomer.
I'm a variety streamer, right? In a given week, I play at least
That's
4
him,
to 5
yelling for
different games, wide variety of content. I'm not just playing Lego. Tonight on the late stream, I'm playing Kirby and the Forgotten
Oh yeah,
Land.
yeah.
Tomorrow on the
Wait,
main stream,
way
I'm
to
playing-
prove your point about 40-year-old man playing kiddie games. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but he's complaining that people shit on him for that.
You're old school Street Fighter, and there's going to be some new games added to the late night streams. Once
Dude, when I
Kirby is
have kids, I'm
complete.
gonna play kiddie games
Once we
literally
wrap
all the
up
time.
Elden Ring in a couple
Literally
of weeks,
all the
there'll be another
time.
new game added to the rotation.
My kids
So
are gonna
you
be
see
gamers
my
since
point.
they can
My
talk.
point is that with the variety of stuff that I put out, which I really pride myself on because
They're
I
gonna
really feel
hold
like
a controller better than they hold a pacifier.
experiences.
They
You got
don't hold
people who
that,
may
huh?
come for a relaxing experience on
Hold it
one
in their
stream
mouth.
and a fun experience to laugh at my misfortunes at another stream, and then real competition when I play Street Fighter. You see, there's people from all walks of life and people with all different interests who like to watch my stuff, and I appreciate that. But if you know Lego is not going to be for you, please don't sit here and just complain about the game and crap on it constantly. That is a toxic attitude we don't need.
Toxic
I don't need-
attitude.
seriously, I'd rather not have your view than have you just sit here and
Aw.
complain.
What if
And the
I
other day
what
was
if I want to
funny.
send you $1,000? What if that's a thing? I want to be a pay pig.
The people who
Then my view still doesn't matter? I don't matter?
play Elden Ring, suffer
Come
in Elden
on.
Ring, die in Elden Ring over
Suffer
and
in
over.
Elden Ring.
And anything else is not good enough for them. They're the Elden Ringers. It's all they want. Fine. It's okay
Oh
to
yeah,
be
I'm
an
not
Elden
really
Ringer,
sure
really.
why
I
he
appreciate your
pushes
views,
the
I appreciate
variety
your
thing
support.
so much. I'm
The
not
fact
really
that
sure
Elden Ring is
because I don't know.
I really appreciate that.
I don't know.
But you got to understand that everyone has different tastes. It's not just for you. It's for everyone. If this isn't to your taste, this is like saying, so there's chocolate flavored cereal, vanilla flavored cereal, oat flavored cereal.
Okay.
Right? Like there's
What if I
Wheaties,
hate the
there's
way that they
Frosted
taste?
Flakes, there's Count Chocula, there's
Okay.
Rice Krispies.
Okay.
The reason they do that is because people have different tastes.
Oh.
If you don't like
oh my
Rice
fucking
Krispies,
god! What?
why do you keep
Bro, why are we explaining this? Who is watching him? Who are these people in his chat? Are they 12? You gotta explain them what the concept of having a different taste is?
right? It's common sense. You don't force yourself to eat something you don't like
Fantastic.
over and over. You go eat something
Let's
else.
talk about Captain
Okay?
fucking Crunch.
So if you don't like this, please don't sit here and kind of rain on our parade because we're having a good time. I'm enjoying the game so far.
Bro, this is not.
And I want
This is not what you say to people that you want to keep hanging around and watching your fucking streams, you dipshit. You're supposed to say, even if you don't like it, come over and we're gonna chill and hang out and talk about a bunch of shit.
Game where it's going to get way more challenging.
Because
for
it's not about the game. Fuck the fucking games, man. This dude never watched other streamers to see that they can play all games all the time, or no games. They can just sit there and fucking watch YouTube videos.
So I'm excited for Lego.
Not about the stupid ass games, but it's always the shield for him. It's always a shield.
All right. Later tonight.
Because behind that shield, there's the excuse of DSP, you're simply not entertaining. And he will never be able to take this. Never.
Story, but the game has an entire post-game
will forever be the
World 8 that basically takes a stage from each of the previous 7 worlds and makes an ultimate stage. So for them to understand, it's going to combine with elements of all the different stuff from those worlds and have puzzles and challenge and all kinds of fun stuff. Plus, there's an optional combat arena that unlocked that has 12 stages of combat, and I guess you get a good reward at the end. So there's still a lot of combat to do in the game. There's a lot of content to do in the game is what I meant to say. Even though I beat the story, there's still more story and more stages. So that should be fun tonight. If you like that kind of stuff, this should be the most challenging gameplay in the entire game. I hope you'll come back and chill with me tonight on the late shift. All right. Tomorrow we go back to Elden Ring, as I just said.
This guy's really role-playing. I'm gonna skip this whole fucking Elden Ring bullshit. I hate this so much. He's really role-playing as the mature adult who has a full-time job, and he's working his ass so hard, man. So hard. He's working so hard. We're having a late shift and an early shift, even though this scrub is sitting here in a Mushroom Kingdom Pizza t-shirt from like 15 years ago that looks like trash. It looks like the moth ate it already. And he's probably walking around in pajama shorts, but please fucking tell me, dipshit, how you working and how tonight's late shift is gonna be real fun.
Tuesday is my day off from streaming.
Tuesday is his day off.
So I hope that you all have a good day.
What a role play. I've never seen somebody LARP so hard that they believe themselves. Imagine.
It'll be alternation. It'll be
LARP so hard.
Alternating as the main stream. The night streams will be alternation between Skyrim and Kirby until Kirby finishes. Now, when Kirby finishes, which is likely 1 or 2 more streams, we're going to need something new to throw into the late night chill stream slot. There's lots of candidates, and everyone has an idea about this. For me, what's kind of in the lead is I'm thinking what we should do, because now we finally have opportunity to do so.
Come on, wrestling.
Go back to games that I was playing previously on Xbox Game Pass.
Oh my god, Game Pass. This skimpy motherfucker. Is it skimpy? The dude that doesn't want to give money? Never mind. This fucking motherfucker is gonna play Xbox fucking Game Pass games again. And he's gonna play the stupid ass Forgotten City or Forbidden City or whatever shit he was playing that was worthless and got like 200 views.
And what I'm thinking is, we can do some variety, and here's how we can do
Stingy, yeah.
Basically, one night we do one of those games. We play it for 2 hours. Then we do Skyrim.
Maybe it's skimpy as well.
Then the next night, we do a different one of those games for 2 hours. You see? We alternate.
Short and revealing, or providing or consisting of less than is needed.
And it's fun and it's refreshing, because every few days something different. But we're still making progress in said games, you see? And maybe we could do some interactivity where we do polling. We have a poll every night and say, okay, tonight's candidates are Serious Sam, One Piece, and I Am Fish. Please vote. Something wins.
Why would I stop muting him? He's literally talking about the same shit he's talking about every single day of his fucking miserable life. He's talking about this every day. Why would I mute him? Why would I not mute him?
What we can do, another idea.
Talking about fucking Elden Ring and Kirby.
To go on Game Pass, we could definitely play that as a late night stream if we wanted. Or we could do something different, completely different.
I'm here to mute him and talk over him and be obnoxious. That's exactly why I exist.
DSP wants it works so hard and can't get it.
For annoying TTS to play over me, over him. A big old meth bear. I want to work so hard and can't get it. Dude. Not bad. It's not that kind of a stream.
Is my bi-monthly Q&A show.
It was supposed to happen, and we're back on this.
And it was going to happen in March, and it just never happened. There's so many games
probably let it play, huh?
And the fact that I am an interactive streamer, and likely I answered your questions live on the streams anyway, there was no reason for the show. But now people are fiending for it and saying, "Where the hell is Ask the King? You've delayed it too long."
Who's fiending for it? You're doing a Q&A today.
This coming week. It will happen.
Who exactly is
the
fiending
week
for
after?
it?
All right. I don't have the exact date yet. Usually I do it on a Thursday. So if it stands to reason it happens on a Thursday, it's going to be on the 21st of April. How do you get in on Ask the King? You could type !Ask the King right now in the chat, and a link will come up.
What?
Click on that link. You can post up your
questions. Why is the
exclamation
command so long? It'd be just ATK.
And then I will go through those questions and pick the best ones and get entertaining answers during that live podcast style show when I do it. in a couple of weeks. Okay. There you go.
I don't know who can be actually hyped for Ask the King. I legit have no idea. He has Ask the King every day.
Stuff, okay. Excuse me. A couple quick things. Number one, members goal. As you can see, we're trying to hit 400 members this month for a special reward goal.
Oh no.
We had some good progress over the last week or so.
Not gonna mute this
then
one.
It kind of stalled. All of a sudden, yesterday we got a bunch of new members, and then a bunch of members expired, and it went back down. It was exciting. We got like 371, 372. It's going up, and then it went boo back to 366 overnight. Please consider becoming a member. 2 people already have on this stream, and I will give you guys shout outs, and I'll amend that total because this very well might have gone up during this pre-stream. All right, but you guys know the benefits. I already outlined it. All right. So thank you in advance to anyone who becomes a member. Okay. We got one new story I'd like to talk about. All right.
This is the raw, uncut content we love him for.
For contributions, and then we'll do Q&A with the stream chat. Okay?
Yeah, we're doing Q&A today. So what is the hype about Ask the King?
Incidentally, right now,
big ups Angles for anniversary. This is raw and uncut.
That's right.
We love it.
20 freaking
Oh, it's
years
the Kingdom
ago,
Hearts segment.
the first Kingdom Hearts game released, and people were wondering, was anything going to happen for the 20th anniversary? Because we haven't really heard much at all about the development of any new Kingdom Hearts games, which is weird.
I'm not a fan of Kingdom Hearts. Enjoy this discussion of Kingdom Hearts with the 20-minute preface.
Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, but then
Super
between
epic.
2 and 3, there were 500 spin-off games that came out. So anyone who was a fan of Kingdom Hearts was satiated because you had game after game after game. There were games on regular consoles, there were games on mobile platforms, there were games on handheld consoles, there were games on the fucking PC, there were games on your fucking wristwatch, there were games on your ass. There were games everywhere you went. There was a fucking Kingdom Hearts game.
And an ass joke.
The one on the ass was a little bit hard to play because you can't really see the screen. It's on your butt.
It's
but
great.
Still, it was crazy. It was all over the place. All right? And then Kingdom Hearts 3 came out.
What?
Excuse me.
Oh, you're not excused.
And since
you
then,
do
we've
this
heard
shit
not
on
a peep.
purpose, bro. How can you say excuse?
Besides the DLC, there was a DLC expansion that came out for it. And
This is
outside of
like
that, there was
on
nothing else. Like, what happened? Like, usually by now, you already hear word that there's a new spin-off game. There's another game. What happened? It's like this franchise is frozen, right? Well, overnight, there was a big announcement, okay? A big announcement. Kingdom Hearts 4 is in active
And now
development.
he's gonna recap all of the previous Kingdom Hearts games before. All of them.
Well, I meant to press this.
Your life is nothing.
I guess
But a
I'm
lot of the
proud to
reaction
be
that
a
I've seen
loser.
on the internet is more like this. So, what they showed was basically a bunch of cutscenes, okay? And then they showed gameplay that looks like a bunch of cutscenes, okay? And it's weird because
Why is he doing
one
this?
of the major
Because he
criticisms
hates
of
Kingdom Hearts
3
He legit hates it.
was that the game was too easy,
And he hated
didn't
Kingdom
really
Hearts 3.
play well,
And he played
as
it
a
on easy.
game, and it was more cinematic than it should have been. I
He
remember
played it on
playing
easy,
the
though.
game and basically
On
steamrolling
easy.
the whole thing.
Yeah, it
Even
was
the
easy.
secret bosses weren't challenging. It was just like mash button, do this, mash button, summon, do this, do. The game was so easy that people were actually asking me to not use gameplay elements during the course of the game because just using the basic gameplay elements that were in place made the game so easy there was zero challenge. And about halfway through the game, people tuned out and were interested in the playthrough anymore because the game's too easy. It's boring.
Boring. Oh yeah, he is boring.
I'll be honest with you.
Very nice.
Graphically, I thought the game looked good.
Oh, and
I
of
liked
course,
the world
first of all, the
design.
graphics
Like the
are
Toy
great.
Story world, the big
I really
mountain
enjoy it.
world. What was it? Was it Hercules? Something like that. The world design was good. I liked the world design of the game. Okay. The combat was absolutely terrible. It was one of the worst games I've ever played because the combat
Worst
was
games
so
he's
afterthought.
ever
It
played.
felt like you
Wow,
didn't
that
even
was
need it.
pretty.
Like there should have been just one button in the game.
A
It should have
pretty
been
bold
the
statement.
win button.
And
That
this
should have
is
been
like
it.
a
There was
caveman
nothing to
right
it.
now.
Literally, it was like you were the entire game. You were just mashing. Now, some people are like, we should have played it on hard. But I play games on the default gameplay experience because that's supposed to be the gameplay experience the devs are intending the mainstream audience to play. So you're telling me the devs thought the mainstream audience thinks this is fun? Yeah, that was the game.
Are you
and then
trying to make somebody laugh with these types of jokes?
Because they had made
just
so
like
many
spin-off
spin-off games between Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3, and they had to try to basically wrap up the plot of all of those games here in one. The game became an overly convoluted mess. Even if you were a fan of Kingdom Hearts to that point, imagine trying to play a game wrapping up the plots of 10 other games, right? We all know how convoluted television series get when they run too long. Shows like Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead. You try to watch an episode of that shit near the end of the series, it's like, what the fuck am I watching? Who are these characters? What's going on? What happened to the main plot that we all used to like? It's lost. It's all a bunch of overcomplicated shit. And that's exactly what happened with Kingdom Hearts. In their efforts to continuously monetize the franchise, they ruined it. They oversaturated the market with Kingdom Hearts crap to the point where you had to spend a ridiculous amount of money to even know what the fuck was going on in the games. And by the time you got Kingdom Hearts 3 and they're trying to resolve the plots, there was no way they could do it in any kind of a logical, entertaining, satisfying manner. You knew that plots were going to suddenly get rushed and ended. Characters were going to get brushed under the fucking rug. You knew it wasn't going to be good. Now imagine you didn't follow the 10 plus years of filler content of Kingdom Hearts and you're trying to play Kingdom Hearts 3 and all you've played is 1 and 2 like me. You don't have a fucking clue who half these characters are. You don't know what the fuck is going on. So let me get this straight. You got a game that literally you can go like this and beat in every single fight. A game whose plot makes absolutely no fucking sense to anyone who didn't spend $5,000 in the last 20 years to follow it. Right? And you're trying to sell me that this game is good. It wasn't good. The game sucked. I really thought it sucked ass. It was a game that had potential out the ass and completely flopped on its own face. It was a terrible game.
We're talking about ass again.
The only good thing about the game was the graphics. That was it. The world design and the graphics was impressive. But as soon as you start playing it, what happened here? Okay? So that being said, Kingdom Hearts 4. Here's the first gameplay look. Oh, the gameplay is looking awfully cinematic again.
Bro, he has legit like no opinion on
Hearts
this.
3 on steroids.
There's actually no opinion on
what's
this.
Going on?
Why is he still talking about this?
It's like they didn't even listen.
Okay.
To anything that people had said about the criticisms.
As far as I know, I saw people being excited. I don't know.
We're just going head on first, even further.
But I guess I don't care about it, so.
That you guys complained about last time. Now, I mean, keep in mind something. This is the early teaser. This is not likely representative of the end game. When we get early teasers of these games these days, half times the shit you saw in the teaser isn't even in the game, right? Oh, that was just a demo that we created just to fucking show the game off. That's not even representative of what you'll do when you buy and play the game. It's total misrepresentation. So who knows, right? But at least as a teaser, I think it does a poor job. You're like, if you're gonna show me, we listened to what you said, and we want to basically make our franchise.
He never pulls up videos and watches them with chat. He's never gonna do that. He's not gonna watch a trailer or anything.
Don't show me a cinematic trailer that literally
he's actually in the matter of streaming, he's 10 years behind. He's 10 years in the past when it comes to like the technology of streaming and
because those people
everything.
who are fanboys who spent $5,000 to follow the plot of Kingdom Hearts up to this point are fawning all over this. Oh my God, Kingdom Hearts 4, I can't wait. Oh yes, Mickey. Oh Donald, oh Goofy, Sora Roxas. Oh.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? And this is supposed to be funny, by the way. It's supposed to be like a comedic bit.
And they'll buy every little figurine,
physical
and they'll buy
comedy.
keychains, and they'll buy the breakfast cereal, and they'll fucking buy the microtransactions, and they'll subscribe to the online subscription service.
You buy the games.
They'll buy it, right?
You used to buy statues,
That's how these people are. When you get these rabid
You're actually worse than most of those people.
You can basically get away with shit. That you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
They could take a fucking dog turd and paint fucking Pluto's face on it and sell it to you and call it Kingdom Hearts 4, and they buy it.
Cat.
But anyway, I hope the game is good. I really do. I hope the game is good. But I don't know. This teaser doesn't give me hope at all. it makes me actually the opposite. But again, who knows?
It's a teaser, though.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe they did listen. Like I said, these early teasers are usually never representative of what you get in the final game. Maybe this was just a way to say, hey, we're making the game. Some people are even suspecting the gameplay showed in this teaser is not gameplay at all. It's just CGI. It's bullshit. It's not actually in-game engine at all. They just wanted to tell you the game's being made and simulate what the game will look like, and it's not what the game will be. Maybe that's true, right? Maybe that's definitely true. I don't know. All right? Now, I'm being called out in the stream chat. Tormented Mayhem says that by that definition, you're a Street Fighter fanboy.
Yeah, he's a Street Fighter fanboy.
I don't know if you can necessarily say that.
Oh, yeah, you can say that.
I really fully supported Street Fighter was Street Fighter 4, and we're talking like the first 2 versions of it. Once Street Fighter 4 got heavily into its expansions and revisions, I didn't really like it anymore and didn't really play it or support it. I didn't like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or any of its versions.
Yeah, people are calling him out.
I didn't like
various people are calling him out.
Street Fighter 5 came out.
You're exaggerating a little bit. Just let people enjoy things.
Loud critics of the game, slamming it since day one, and I never regularly played it. I never enjoyed it.
Phil, you got the same Street Fighter game twice for 2 consoles.
Street Fighter to this day, I avoided that entire generation of gamers. From 2015, when the beta was released, all the way to today, I basically never really hardcore ever dived into Street Fighter 5 because I think the game is a piece of shit.
Okay.
So I don't know how you could possibly say I'm a Street Fighter fanboy unless you're talking about Street Fighter 2, which is an old. This would be like if I was a fan of Kingdom Hearts 1.
Bro, you bought all the statues.
Talked about and played Kingdom Hearts 1.
All the statues in the world. He owns them.
Hearts 1. I'm a fan of Street Fighter 2. But you can't say that I'm a hardcore fan of Street Fighter. What are you talking about?
Okay.
I don't buy any of their shit. I haven't spent $1
It's semantics, you guys. He's not an actual hardcore fan.
That was the last time I spent money on Street Fighter 5. So there you go. What's up, D-Man Games? How you doing? Okay. So that's really the game news for today. Kingdom Hearts 4 is announced. We have no information on when it's being released, anything about it besides this little teaser. So we know it's being made. It could be 7 years before it comes out. Who knows? But it is being made. Interestingly enough, that Kingdom Hearts 4 is the next one being made when, again, there were a million spin-offs between the previous games. And all of a sudden, it seems like they've ditched that spin-off model, and now they're just going right into Kingdom Hearts 4. There you go.
Oh, and a nice burp in between. Let's wrap this up. Let's go into the bullshit.
Let's do some shout-outs.
Let's read some fucking tips and shit.
And then I'm going to open up the pre-stream to Q&A with the viewers.
Q&A. Okay? This dude was just hyping fucking Ask the King, by the way. But now we're going to do Q&A.
We got 2 new members
just hyped the Q&A show.
As well as Leviathan. Thank you.
How can you be this much of a scrub? Not even know that you're being a scrub.
Oops. That's not it. I misclicked. I'd like to see if we actually have increased
in members on the channel. Yeah, you got like 2 members since you started.
Because sadly that does happen, where it looks like we got
new
members.
And of course it's a manual leaderboard, so
we're at 360.
It needs to update it manually.
So we did go up. We did go up too. Cool. All right, let's.
Yeah, it was 2 members.
Here we go. Cool. Thank you guys for the support. We got a super chat this morning.
Okay. What is
from NBA Jung Boy?
NBA Young Boy, bro.
Says,
come on.
Jokes on them if they join one more time. I'm going back online and stacking a team up.
And it's
this
a meme.
Is obviously
it's a
some kind of an inside reference. I don't recognize the name. Reference. I don't know what the quote means. So
they're calling you a gay boy.
I have no idea what you're getting at.
We're gonna make love to each other tonight.
And just in case the name is somehow offensive, I'm just going to.
Oh yeah, it's offensive. NBA Young Boy.
Because I don't even know. Okay.
Wow.
Thank you for the super chat. I don't
this is how much of a boomer can you be? And this dude has nothing but free time outside of stream. Doesn't know who NBA Young Boy is.
This morning whatsoever yet.
I guess he's not as hot as he used to be, but come on, he's still NBA Young Boy.
10 hours ago, I did receive a tip from Badge1247.
How much was it?
And this person asked an interesting question.
Not even saying how much.
And I will answer it because it's a valid question in regards to not only me and my content, but other YouTubers.
Was it $100 or $10? Was it significant or insignificant?
So Badge1247 asked the following: do you have any kind of control over the amount of advertisements that may show on your on-demand videos on your YouTube channel? Sometimes there's an advertisement literally every few minutes. It ends up breaking up the flow of the video and the immersion, and it makes it almost unwatchable.
Okay.
Well, I can answer this. And sadly, it's not.
You put the ads on your videos.
As a content creator, when I upload a video, being part of the YouTube Partner Program, okay, I have options that I can enable or disable on any video that I upload at any given time on YouTube.
Yes.
Okay. First option when you upload a video is, do you just want to monetize it at all? Do you want ads on it or not? Okay. So you can actually purposely say, no, I don't want any ads on this particular video. That doesn't mean there won't be ads.
That
Allow
is
me
true.
to explain what I mean by that.
But you never say you
YouTube
don't want any
changed
ads.
their policies last year. And when they changed their
How is
policies,
he gonna go
they
about
decided
this?
that even if you decide not to monetize your videos,
hey, what's up,
they will still monetize them.
How's it going?
For themselves.
Yes.
Okay. So historically, there's people who would make a YouTube channel. Oh, it's just my hobby. I have no intention of making any money on this. I'll just upload a few videos here or there. Now YouTube has the ability to just put ads on your videos anyway.
The question was very straightforward.
And you have no control over those advertisements in any way, shape, or form. YouTube does. Okay? So, that's kind of shitty. But hey, YouTube owns the site. They can literally do whatever they want with the content you upload there.
It's a free site, you know. Don't forget
you're
that.
basically giving them the rights when you upload your content there. You're saying, hey, thanks for the upload space. Thanks for the server space. But, you know, you can do whatever you want with this. You see?
The question was yes or no. Do you have any input on how many ads are going to be shown?
If you are a content creator and you actively choose to put ads on your video, say, yes, monetize the video.
Yes, that's what you do.
A whole bunch of options opens up.
Oh, the confusing answer.
Video. And what I mean by that is there's actually criteria that are used to determine what ads can and cannot be put on a video on YouTube. Some of those criteria are as follows: the length of the video, the subject matter of the video, and after YouTube's algorithm runs, whether or not YouTube determines that your video is suitable for advertisers or not. Okay, those are really the three key factors. Number one, the length. If you have a video that I believe is shorter than, I want to say 10 minutes in length, you only have the ability to put
mid-rolls.
what's called a pre-roll.
But he's going to explain it to you like your actual 4-year-old.
Both on the video. What is that? A pre-roll is an ad that plays before the video plays. And essentially, this is the ad that 99% of viewers see on YouTube. You want to watch a video, you click it, oops, an ad played first, I got to get to the ad before I can see the video.
One is fucking,
that's the ad that makes money. Seriously, that's the one that everyone's going to watch. You want to see the video, you wait through the ad. That's what makes everyone their money. Okay? A post-roll ad is an ad that plays at the end of the video. That is the ad that literally never makes money. Because once you've finished watching the video, why would you continue to watch past the video through the ad? And if you close that video at any point when the ad is playing, no credit is given for watching the ad. You have to watch the ad in its entirety for that content creator to get credit for it.
Yeah.
So 9 times out of 10, you watch a video, you do watch that first ad, you watch the video, oh, it's over, close it. You're not going to watch that second ad, so no one gets anything on that, okay? Now, once your video becomes a little bit longer...
Yes, about 18 ads? This for real? I've never seen how many ads the guy has.
Called mid-roll ads. Now, mid-roll
explain mid-rolls in 2020.
Because the word mid kind of means
2020.
But you don't necessarily have to have advertisements playing in the middle of the video. All right, so here's how it works.
How many mid-rolls do you have?
Really
just answer the fucking question.
I don't like this
scumbag piece of shit. Trying to lie to people again.
I'm
trying to justify himself like he has 1,000 ads per video.
Please enable all appropriate advertisements. That includes pre-roll, mid-roll, post-roll. That's the only options you get. You don't get to say, oh, well, my video is going to be 15, 20 minutes long, so please put in 2 mid-roll ads at these points. Oh, my video is an hour long, so please play a video or an ad every 15 minutes. You don't get anything. You literally just say, please give me pre, mid, post, whatever's available. And you're done. Your video uploads, okay, goes live, processes, and sometime much later, it could be hours later, all of a sudden, now an option appears for that video. Oh, now you can manually change the ads. All right?
Okay.
I wish you could do it ahead of time. Because if you could do it ahead of time, I would absolutely
not how it works, though.
Set up all my videos to have
oh my
some criteria
God,
for
this fucking scumbag.
my videos are about an hour long. All right, my gameplay
This
video.
dude is like
So likely what I
actually
would do,
bottom
I
of the
would say do a
barrel.
pre-roll and a post-roll. I know
He's
no
too
one's gonna
lazy
watch
to
the
go
post-roll,
back
but
and
the pre-roll,
edit his
usually
ads.
you make a little
So
bit
people
up,
don't
right?
feel
And
super
then with the
like
mid-roll ads, I would
trashy
probably
having to
set it
watch
up
1,000
that maybe
mid-rolls
2, maybe
in the
3,
middle of a
maybe
piece of
2.
shit
I wouldn't
playthrough.
want anyone watching an ad any more often than I would want an ad when I watch a
cannot
television
fucking
show.
believe this.
I hate TV shows to have ads every 5 minutes. That's
Oh
annoying
yeah,
as
why
fuck.
do we make your
So maybe
fucking
I would put
videos
every
like that
15,
then?
right? So you get a pre-roll, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, end roll that no one's gonna ever watch. No one watches the post roll, right? I feel like that would be reasonable for a whole hour of content you're digesting. All right? In reality, what YouTube does.
Oh,
is
it's
literally
YouTube's
goes
fault. How
random
many
as fuck,
ads he puts
okay?
on
And
his
it's
own
dependent
fucking
on all these
videos.
different criteria. It's
Holy
dependent on the
fuck.
subject matter of your video. If
Holy
it's a hot
fuck.
video
This guy
with
is
a hot subject
unreal.
matter that YouTube determines a lot of people might want to watch. It's determined on the amount of views that video gets in a set amount of time, and if it goes viral and the engagement that video gets. All those things actually determine advertisements. And actually, I've seen this happen. A video goes live with almost no ads, gets popular, and now the video is completely inundated with ads. Don't ask me why YouTube does this or how they do it. I've seen this before. Ads just go all over the place. And you can't change it until it's already done. Okay?
Okay.
And the sad fact is, the content creators, the uploaders, don't control that at all. YouTube sets it up. That's stupid. It's my content. Why can't I set it up ahead of time?
You set it up. Well, you
I'm uploading a video
because you can't do it ahead of
I
time.
want ads here, here, and here. No.
This piece of shit, he wants everything and delivers nothing.
Get views.
This is the kind of guy he is.
And then some
He wants everything for the world.
The fact now as a content creator, I can go to the settings and set up my ads. But the video's already live. You know what I mean? Like how does that make any sense? You're already putting whatever you want all over however you want, and I can't control it. And like I said, sometimes YouTube changes it after the fact based on the popularity of the video. You know? So I'll give you an example here. I've been watching people play Elden Ring. Okay? Sometimes I'm watching someone who does videos in a giant chunk. A huge 3-hour archived stream chunk.
This dude watches Elden Ring once and now he's never gonna stop talking to you about
20
it.
minutes. Okay?
Never.
It's not that bad. Then I watch someone who uploads in 20-minute chunks. Okay? Way more than I do. I do hours. Some people do way less than me. They do 15, 20-minute chunks still. I know most people would yell at me if I did that, but people still do that, and they're making a living doing it. Okay?
Okay.
I'm
Their shit
not
is much
shitting
better than yours, though.
For some weird reason.
Don't compare it
Okay.
just like that.
For really weird reason.
And I don't care who it is. Any anonymous guy is better than
All of a sudden, the
DSP,
video
kind of
has
by
pre-roll,
default.
ad after
Kinda.
5 minutes, ad after 10 minutes, ad after 15 minutes, post-roll. Why does a 15-minute video have 5 ads on it? I'm absolutely in agreement with Badge here. For some reason, YouTube
fuck
does
is
this, and then
Badge?
you say, I don't even watch this video anymore. If every 5
But
fucking
bro,
minutes
he was
you're gonna
talking
take me
about
away
your
from the video to
videos.
watch some piece of shit ad, I don't.
He was talking about yours.
You know, that's worse than television.
Yo, I'm pausing
worse
this.
than actually watching
I'm
a
pausing this. Hold on. The question was, Phil, do you have any input on how many ads are put on your videos? Because when I watch them, there are so many ads that it makes it unwatchable. And now he flips it after 5 minutes of rambles about other people and about this and about that. He flips it on other people being unwatchable because of their ads and not fucking him.
Show on TV, and YouTube thinks it's okay. Now, again, I don't know.
And now
if
the
that was
answer is I don't know.
choice by the content uploader, or if YouTube just did it. YouTube might have very well just said fuck it and just did it. But the uploader might have just been kind of a greedy person and said, I want a ton of ads on my video.
Oh yeah, the
Right?
uploader.
Who
What
knows?
about you
I don't
though?
know.
The question
But
was for
all I can
you
tell is
about
from
your
my
own
perspective,
video.
I wish when I was uploading a video, I would have the capability to set up the set time I want the ads. I don't. All
You
I
can
get
do
is
that after the fact,
generalized
though.
drop downs on how to put ads, and then I have to wait for that video to process, go live, and actually get views, and then YouTube gives me the option after the fact to go in and manually change the ads on the video.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
now,
perfectly
I want to give you
okay.
some perspective here.
Why not? Do you upload 1,000 videos a day?
In a given day, I upload a pre-stream podcast. That's
Wow,
about
what
2
a
hours
worthless
long.
piece of
I
shit.
upload 3 gameplay videos for my first stream that are each about an hour long.
Phenomenal.
When I upload those videos, I
He
upload
expects
them during
from
my
you
break between
$150
streams. They
every
usually
stream.
don't go live until
That's all I'm
right
gonna say.
before my second stream.
And he can't do anything.
All right. There's no time. Even if I wanted to, there's no time for me to sit there and set up the ads because I got my second stream going.
Hey, here's the BloodBorne.
So even if I wanted
you all
to change
voted
ads
for,
on my
guys.
first batch of videos, there's just no time to do it. The videos take too long to upload, process, go live, and then by the time the option shows up to do something with ads, I'm already doing my second stream. Okay? On my second stream, I usually do 2 gameplay videos of an hour each, and then I do the daily wrap. Okay? So in a given day, I'm uploading anywhere from 5 to 7 videos, and really, I wouldn't even have an opportunity to touch the advertisements on my videos until like 9:30 to 10 p.m. at the end of my workday. At that point, the initial viewers are already watching all the videos. There's nothing I can really do about it. Oh, by the way,
what about the viewers that are not
second batch of
initial
videos,
though?
Those don't go live for another hour or 2. So in essence, if I really wanted to micromanage the advertisements on my videos, not
you totally
only would I have to
could.
be streaming
Oh
from
my
10:45
god.
a.m. to 4
Oh
p.m.
my god.
But then I'd have to upload the videos, take a break for dinner, come back, do my second stream, upload those videos, come back at 11 p.m., and I wouldn't actually be able to set up the ads until between 11 p.m. and midnight, and then I would have to manually do it then. So essentially, for me to have ads exactly how I want them, I'd have to be working from 10:45 a.m. to fucking midnight.
Okay. Okay, so? Okay, this is a part of the grind, DSP. That's how shit works. Okay?
Oh, by the way, I should
Why?
also bring this up.
Because
When
the
I'm
dude is
talking about
asking
all these
you, why
advertisements
is your
and things,
video
this
unwatchable,
has absolutely
scumbag?
nothing to
This
do
is
with
why.
mobile apps.
And now we're talking about
When
mobile. You
watch
gotta
any
confuse
YouTube
you
video
1000%.
on the YouTube app or on the YouTube app on your television, because some TVs
Dude is
have it, or
beyond
on your
full of
phone,
shit.
That's a
Just
completely different
overflowing
thing
with
that
shit at
content
this point.
creators do not control. You can set it up to have ads at certain times. The mobile is completely different because mobile ads are different from the ads on the regular website. They're different, a whole different companies. Everything's different. So in that regard, guess what? You don't really control it at all. I could upload a video to my channel right now and say I only want 2 ads on it, but then on the mobile app it has 7, and I can't control that. Can't do anything about that whatsoever. So YouTube, even though it's the biggest video sharing website, even though it basically has the most options of any video sharing website, you would think you'd have the most control over your content, it's still not that good.
Okay.
Unless you have a
but it
full-time
still
group
is
of
pretty
people. Like,
good
for
though.
example,
It gives you everything you need.
I was running this channel with a team of people behind it. I'm just the guy who sits in front of the camera.
Oh my
and acts
god.
and makes the content.
Oh my god.
Think of like I'm Dr. Disrespect, but I'm just an actor on a camera like he is.
Holy
and I'm acting
fuck.
out a character and
An
it's
actor on a
recorded,
camera.
but there's
This is
someone else
a
who actually
sneak
is
diss,
recording,
by the
editing,
way.
and uploading. Then there's another team of people who are monitoring the ads and change that. Then there's another
Bro,
team of
no,
people
that's
who
not how
monitor copyright
anybody
issues and
works.
claim. There's another team of
I'm
people
lurking
who are
and I'm
handling
stalking when you least expect
licensing
it.
and are
Big ups
handling
for the sub
sponsorship
angles.
opportunities and
Hey,
things
big
like
ups
that. You see what
angles
I'm
for the
saying?
sub.
When you
I
get
don't know why
big
it's not an
on
order.
YouTube,
Oh, yeah, now it
you can have other people do that shit for you.
No,
if you're
that's
rich,
not-
you're
no.
a millionaire, you can afford to hire a team of people
No,
to business, right?
no,
Who are running all that shit for you.
no,
But I'm a one-man
no.
show, and the vast majority of
one-man
YouTubers are
clown
exactly the
show.
same. They're just one-man shows. They don't have time to fucking deal with all that shit. So what do we
No.
do? Upload.
Legit,
Here's
no.
what I want
Straight
you to
up,
give me some
no.
ads, get the fuck out of there, and I never deal with
You're
it ever
straight
again.
up wrong. And you're like
And that's
almost
true. Some of my
embarrassingly
videos
wrong.
probably have an insane amount of ads for no good reason, and others I would guarantee you have none. Why am I watching an entire playthrough of Phil's? Not a single ad is played yet. Because YouTube just decided so.
Because I ad block all
this
your
particular
shit.
playthrough
Because I
isn't
don't want to be
getting views
giving you any
anymore,
fucking
so we
money.
put no
Because you're a
monetization on
dipshit
it
who doesn't
whatsoever.
appreciate anything.
Because that's
That's
happening.
why.
You tell me all the time, Phil, I'm watching your stuff. There's no
YouTube
ads.
Vanced on
Yeah,
mobile
that's YouTube. They do
and
whatever they
ad
want.
block plus on
That's how they run
desktop.
it. Usually the newer videos you upload will get the most ads, especially if you're doing something that's popular. For example, I'm playing a new video game. Chances are these playthrough will get ads. Of course, with Lego Star Wars,
Ask
I'm getting
them
none
the
of that
simplest
revenue
fucking
'cause
question.
these
Ask them, DSP, do you have any input on this? And the actual answer is yes. And the actual even more answer
anyway,
is yes,
see
but
my
I
point
don't
I'm
want
making
to.
is
This is the actual
random.
answer.
I wish that there was more control.
It's not random.
13,
It's absolutely
now
not
almost
random.
14 years that I've been uploading to YouTube, they very
Absolutely
rarely
not
have
random.
changed any kind of thing around this. It's been the same almost the entire time. Every once in a while they do a tweak here or there, but usually, unless you are gonna sit at your fucking PC 24/7,
No, this is not how it works. You don't need to
you are
sit there
not gonna be able
24/7. You just put yourself in a terrible situation with a terrible business, And you just set yourself up for failure.
Again,
that's your
I
fault.
became much bigger, much more popular.
Oh yeah, never happening. No, you're gonna die. You're gonna die with a shitty channel that nobody gives a shit
a lot more
about.
control. I can say I like these kind of
That's how
ads.
life's
I would
gonna
like
work
this
out.
kind of thing. This. The normal person will never do that. They will just let it roll. Okay.
A normal person.
All right. So that was a tip overnight. Thank you, Badge, for the tip and the question. We don't have any tips for today on this stream, so we're gonna go back to the YouTube side of things, and we've got Zoya, who did a super chat saying, "Are most people using ad block or such in 2022?"
Hey, we're getting a Zoya
I have
segment.
no idea. I am completely and utterly out of touch
Let's
now
go,
with
Snow
that.
Carl.
At one point in my content creation career, it was a huge concern. Why was it a huge concern? Because I was not an interactive streamer.
Oh yeah, now it's not concerning at all. Even though if he doesn't make his money for one day, he's gonna big massively, and it's gonna be a big issue.
I don't know.
It's gonna be an actual big problem.
You know how things go today. I have no clue. Maybe
Well,
a
let's
lot
imagine
of people use
it's
ad
not.
block. Maybe they don't. I've actually heard that some ad blocks don't work anymore. That
Oh,
websites
yeah.
have found ways around them. You turn out
Oh,
it still
yeah.
fucking plays the ad, or the site will just say you can't watch the content with ad block enabled. You must.
Yeah,
disable your
that
ad
shit is
block
a
to see the
thing,
site.
but fuck them. Those sites
I
are
don't
not
know.
worth
I
watching
couldn't answer
anyways.
that
This is
question
like the
for you.
Washington Post and shit that
For
does
me,
that.
I mean, is it a huge
It's
concern
no
that a lot
like
of people use ad
worthwhile
block?
site that does
Yes and no.
something like that.
No, not
Probably
as
there
much as it
is,
used to be,
obviously.
because my primary source of income is not YouTube ad revenue. However, it is a supplemental source of income that helps out this business for
Supplemental.
sure. So it's nice when I get it, but I don't always get it. I'm not getting any on Lego Star Wars anyway. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't even have enough views for
so
any
it's nice to
meaningful
have a
kind
little
of
bit
money,
extra.
bro.
And yeah, if there's someone
have
who
like
literally
what,
watches all your
500 to
content day in,
2,000
day out with
views?
ad block
That's
on, and they
worthless.
don't support it any other way, that sucks. But what can I do? I can't control it. I think people at this point in 2022 understand what they're doing, and if that's what they want to do, you can't stop them. You know what I mean? What's the point of me sitting here and saying, "Oh, ad block is terrible. It's ruining everything." Listen,
But what's the point of you saying that you need tips every day? People are supposed to know at this point. You beg for tips for the last 5 years.
Go above and beyond and support for particularly this
Hey, what's
Lego
up,
playthrough,
Everlove?
I really appreciate it. 'Cause I'm
We're
not making
doing
anything out of it. Regardless,
chill-ish.
great.
It's
But
kind
I'm
of a
not gonna
shitty
sit here
pre-stream,
and
but it
scream
is
and
what it
yell
is.
and freak out. It's not like it used to be where my whole living is made entirely on ad revenue anymore. It wouldn't.
Oh, yeah,
not
it's
even
not
possible.
anymore.
After the adpocalypse
That
happened in
just
2017
begs.
and YouTube lost half of its advertisers overnight, there's no way to even make a living on YouTube just on ad revenue unless you're giant. So.
But
I
what
don't
is
know,
a
Zoe.
living though?
I really
Because
have no
for
clue.
me, the definition of a living, making a living for me is very different from him.
Kurt Wolflord.
Because I can make a living with 1,000 euros a month. Because my rent is cheap and I don't
Not that
need a
would
lot of
care.
food.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't even care if I shaved it.
That's a living.
Deal to me. But personally,
For him,
I
a
like
living
it.
is
My wife likes it.
$10,000 a month.
My wife likes it. Why am I going to
So
shave?
it kind of depends.
Right?
Why would I shave? Because you look like
short-term
garbage.
monetary gain that'll last
And you go to work.
Who cares?
Where
Zoe,
thousands
another
of people are
super
going to
chat
see
says,
you
"Have
and
ever
make
had
fun
capital
of
with
you.
your business?" No, because
But I
it's
guess
my
that
business.
doesn't matter.
It's not hers. It's my job. It's my work. Why would I ask my wife to do my work?
Why do
She
you
has her
ask
own
people
job,
on the
her own-
internet to
her
do
own
your work?
responsibilities, right?
Does she still have a job though?
I guess what you're saying is, would she want to just do this as her job too? No, no, I don't think so.
No,
I
she
think
couldn't
that
even
would rather
handle
do her own
one
thing,
stream.
so.
Couldn't handle one stream of gameplay. Actually,
alright,
she was
now
there
we
for like
will
3
open
streams
up
in total.
The stream.
And now the Q&A begins. I hope you are gonna enjoy this.
Minutes.
And as he was hyping up Ask the King, he's gonna do a Q&A.
Ooh, stretch.
And we're gonna stretch like a baby on a podcast.
Stretch.
This is a podcast, by the way.
So let's see what people come
You're
up.
supposed to listen to this.
Go ahead and Rusty Edwards tipped me $4.20 and says, "I'm glad that you rebranded. You're an ally to the LGBTQ plus community." I always
This is bait.
I always was.
This is bait.
That's not part of,
I
please don't say
always
that's part
was
of
an ally.
rebranding. I was
Oh my
always
God.
an ally to anyone
When?
of any kind of community like
When?
that. Because I've always said
When
this
you
over
were
the years.
calling them
Everyone has
faggots?
a right to be happy.
Really?
No one has a right to tell you.
What did Bunke told
can't
you?
be yourself,
He told you he
can't be
thought you were
happy.
gay
Who the
because
fuck
how
are they? Who put
homophobic
them
you
in
were.
charge to determine what's right and wrong for someone
Yeah.
in society. It's
Was
ridiculous.
calling people
Now,
faggots for
obviously,
over a decade.
That comes with some qualifying factors. Yes, I want everyone to be happy, but if
For
someone's
over
like,
a
being happy is to
decade,
walk down the
he
street,
was saying
shooting
that
from
word to
bazookas,
everybody
murdering
for
everyone
no
around them,
reason.
no, that I don't.
You fucking fag.
Sexual orientation.
He called his fans
and
fags
things
on
of
the
that
on
gender-
his
of that matter.
face reveal.
Why does that matter to anyone? And who are they to tell you you're right or wrong for how you are? Get the fuck out of here.
But that's
I've
true,
always
DSP,
been an
but you
ally,
don't stand for
100%.
this.
And I
You don't
support-
stand for
I
this.
actually
This is
do
the problem.
support full marriage rights.
What is full
People who are
marriage
not just
rights?
a man and a woman getting married. I think that everyone should have the right to be married.
Since you married a horse, I would assume so.
Of course, there's people who are going to argue that, oh, the religious factor and it's supposed to be man and woman. Whatever. You do whatever. You say whatever you want.
People would argue a bunch
I
of
think
shit.
Everyone should have the equal right to be happy and have a union like that. That's fucked up that people think that they can control people's way of living. I've always said that, okay? That's not a rebranding. That's something that I've always said the entire time I've been a content creator on the internet. So please don't try to spin it like that, okay?
Oh, yeah, the entire time. What about when you were calling them slurs, though?
And let's see.
That's not very ally of you to call somebody a faggot, then pretend like you're on their side.
Man like yourself is...
It's like calling somebody the N-word and then pretending you're like supporting Black Lives Matter and some shit.
I don't know where half of that came from, but thank you, Rusty.
Embarrassing.
A God-fearing.
He judges people for the smallest shit. He judges people when he goes to the store.
Lucifer Soul to me, $4.20. How can I submit a resume to work for DSPgaming LLC? All those things you mentioned could be done by just one great employee. Well, what you can do. No, I'm not even going to joke, because if I joke about it, people will do it. I was going to joke, email me. No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah, email me.
Please don't send me applications for employees. Ridiculous. Okay,
somebody would send him an employee application.
Would I play Street Fighter 4
I would do that.
Another Friday?
I encourage you. Go send him an employee application with a McDonald's job application filed up.
17 times
Fill up a generic McDonald's one and send it to him.
That much anymore, didn't care.
Legit.
And I never touched it since then. I literally, the last time I played Street Fighter 4.
Alright, we're talking about Strike Fighter again.
It was now. Let me
Somebody asked.
The last time I played it in a competitive nature in a tournament was Screw Attack Gaming Convention 2013, when I played in the Iron Man of Gaming tournament and I won the Street Fighter 4 tournament. I don't even remember what version of the game it was. I just played with Ryu and I won. Okay? Then, the last active time I played the game was in 2014. Before I moved across the country, I had a final, farewell party, and my friends came over from various walks of life and different times in my life. We had people from the Street Fighter community, people from other gaming times, all coming and hanging out together. And we played some Street Fighter 4 together that day. That was the last time I played the game. 8 years ago.
Okay.
No, I don't think I'm going to be playing Street Fighter 4 again.
Alright.
Alright. Yes, I did play the final version online a little bit. But that's what I mean. Like, the last time I actually competitively tried to play and cared about it was 8 years ago. So I don't care about that. Okay? What's up, Jamie Green? Good to see you here today.
Okay, do we got some more quality questions?
Asks, were there ever YouTubers you liked or watched besides Nostalgia Critic and AVGN? No.
No.
And even back then, they weren't YouTubers.
No.
When I watched AVGN, he was on GameTrailers.com.
He never watched anybody.
He was having a lot of
made over $2 million from this. Never watched anybody.
He had tried to
inspired or anything.
Copyright issues. So he was uploading to his own website. At that point, I think it was that guy with the glasses.com. Because later on, he changed it. But yeah, no. That was it. I didn't watch any other content creators at all.
Oh,
those were the only
makes
two
you look real bad. Just say somebody. Make some shit up. Say you watched, I don't know,
Parker says,
somebody.
On the top of my head, is there a game this year I'm nervous about?
Who doesn't watch anyone?
Nervous about.
And makes a full-time fucking job from YouTube.
Skeptical. Like, I'm not sold that it's going to be good.
Like, straight up suspicious.
I guess what I would say is, number one, this upcoming Capcom Fighting Collection in June. Now, it's not made by Digital Eclipse, so immediately it's got points. It's another company, okay? But these retro collections tend to not get the level of detailed attention that they really deserve to be competitive games online. And even though they're claiming that they're going to have a robust lobby system and rollback netcode at launch, it makes me skeptical that it's just going to be dumped out and never updated. And if there's issues, they'll never fix them, you know? And it sucks because I want to play old school Street Fighter. And the fact that right now the only version I can play is this broken, crappy collection from 4 years ago, it sucks. And I wish that there was a better alternative on consoles. There's just not. And now we got this new collection coming out. Will it be any good? I don't know. The other one is another collection called the Cowabunga Collection.
More collections.
That is being made by Digital Eclipse. Because to give you guys some perspective here, when I was growing up, I loved the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I loved the cartoons.
They should have called it, I think I said this on Twitter, they should have called it the Cowabunga.
I was a turtle addict.
Come on, who doesn't like
everything
a good
was turtles. I ate the fucking Ninja Turtles pudding pie that had green ooze inside. I was sucking on mutagen. I had the
He was
Ninja
sucking
Turtle
on mutagens, dude. That's why he
Crunchable
looks like
snacks
this, because
that were
he
supposed to
sucked on
taste
all
like
the
pizza,
mutagens.
and they taste like shit. They were terrible. I ate Ninja Turtle cereal.
Yeah, it's
Alright?
a
I
fucking
was a
gimmick
turtle
cereal.
freak.
Of course it's gonna taste bad.
And I liked the Ninja Turtles video
Gimmick
games.
cereals
The
are
NES
usually
game
pretty bad.
everyone hates. The original NES game sucked, okay? But then when they started making the beat 'em ups, Ninja Turtles arcade game, which is Ninja Turtles 2, Ninja Turtles 3, Turtles in Time, and then the fighting games. That's when the Turtle games actually got really fun and good to play, and I love those games. So this collection to me is like right up my alley. I'm like, oh, this is great. I can play through all the classic Turtles games from my childhood and share them with a wide audience all over the world. This will be really fun and neat. And then they said Digital Eclipse is making the collection. And I said, no, come on.
Wow.
Really? Of all the companies that you could have contracted to make this thing, fucking Digital Eclipse, the company that completely
After the pre-stream, I'm just gonna play some BloodBorne. That's gonna be it.
Running games at the wrong speed, a simple
this what you
emulator
guys
suite,
wanted?
no options to
This is
stage
what you
select,
wanted.
music select, character select, no random select. Online play is an
And I might
atrocious
clip
fucking
the
mess with
segment and
terrible
upload
netcode,
it to the second
dropping
channel as its own
issues,
thing.
glitches out the ass, no ability to kick someone from a fucking lobby who's trolling. The game is an imperfect, unfinished piece of dog shit mess that was sold for full price because they ripped everyone off, and they're making the Ninja Turtles collection.
Okay. What if this time they do it well? I don't know. I just think you shouldn't always be
I'm a
cynical
little
asshole
worried
about
about
shit.
the Cowabunga collection.
Especially if you're
Little
gonna
bit,
spend money on it
little bit.
anyways, because he's gonna buy
gonna
it
be good.
most probably.
Excuse me.
Big ups Suds Y2J for the 2-month membership. Big ups. I wish there was pop-ups of this. Susan, drop your sandwich and make pop-ups for membership extensions, dude. What are you doing?
Only Fear of Destiny.
Eating
What are
a
your thoughts
fucking
on the current
sandwich
3D art style of recent Street Fighter games? I wish Capcom
Susan did
would
an
go back to the
interview
hand-drawn
with some
2D art
dude.
style.
I
Street
just
Fighter 3
don't.
Even Alpha had amazing
I
art.
don't know what it was about. 'cause
I
it was
actually
like half an
liked
hour.
the art style of Street Fighter 4. I did. I felt it was a good combination of a little bit cartoony.
Oh, and you got a new Carry Diamond.
Brought into the 3D era
color.
with
That's
enough
pretty cool.
graphical effects and lighting and everything. It made it look good. Maybe could have had a little bit better lighting, but of course it came out 2009. You're talking, 13 years ago. Things were a little different. 2 console generations ago. I still thought that Street Fighter 4 was absolutely outstanding. I hate Street Fighter 5's graphics. I think they're terrible. The characters look like ultra deformed claymation Play-Doh characters. Just the art design in general is shit. One character is this big, and one character is the whole top of the fucking screen. What kind of fucking game are we playing here? On what planet can you have
I
someone
hate the
who's 2 feet
graphics.
tall against someone who's 27 feet tall in a fighting game? What is this? It's fucking ludicrous. The game's terrible. Everything about the game.
Big
The
ups
art design,
ludicrous.
the character design, the gameplay. It's shit. I hate how the characters look in that game. They're stupid as shit. A lot of people like it because there's detail and lighting. I don't care about the detail and the lighting and the flashiness when you do a fucking V-trigger
He
bullshit.
doesn't care about
I
it,
just
so
want
it
the
means
game to
it's
be
bad.
good. It looks like shit. It plays like shit. Excuse me. The 2D art style of the classic Street Fighter games is pretty good, although it's definitely evolved a lot. The original Street Fighter 2 games are a combination of realism and cartoony, kind of like Street Fighter 4, which is why I like the graphics of Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 3 went way more detailed, okay, and looks a little bit more like a manga or an anime, I would say. Alpha series is very anime-ish. Like, that's kind of almost over-the-top anime-ish with the graphical style, right?
Anime-ish.
And I like any of those. They're all fine to me.
Anime.
I don't like Street Fighter 5.
It's like one of the first times I've heard this expression.
Like Mix, if
Anime-ish
you think we'll get a
graphic
Persona
style.
6 announcement this year, it's about time. I think we'll get some information. I don't know if we'll get the announcement
Oh.
when it's coming out. I think we will get info. It's
I
been
wanted to
many
play
years, so I think
Persona
we'll get some
5
data.
on stream because it's one of the games that I couldn't get into, but everybody likes it.
No,
so
I'm not
let's
going
give
to.
it a
Just
try.
listen
Why
to the
not?
stupidity of this.
Oh, listen
Will you
to
use
the
a
stupidity.
USB pedal and map it to a mute option, so we will never have to hear your.
Oh, you can
bodily
totally do
function
that. Why
you
not?
Don't have to use your hand.
That's a great suggestion. A pedal. That's a very good suggestion. I would do a pedal if I could. I legit would. It's a good suggestion. Why is he giving it this reaction? Yeah, we don't want to hear your snorts and your belches and your shit. Come on, a pedal is a perfect idea. Because when you let go of it, you're gonna get unmuted and not like me all the time. And just
hold
figure
on.
out
Let's
how
actually
long
close up.
until you were muted.
Anyway. Okay. Any other
Anyway,
questions?
let's ignore this stupidity. Which a good advice was stupidity. Okay, I guess he just wants advice on how to make more money with less effort. Which I don't know who can give him that advice. I don't think people like that exist. That can give him viable advice like that.
Early life, what type of genre was it?
Dr.
The books
Seuss.
that come to mind that I used to read when I was young, Goosebumps.
Used to go beast mode reading Cat in the Hat.
Really liked that series. Owned a bunch of the books. R.L. Stein. Redwall series by Brian Jacques. Or Jacques. I never knew how to pronounce his last name. It's a series that's set... It sounds like it's in medieval England. Okay? And you have anthropomorphic animals that act like humans.
Wow.
And each one is different.
It's like Animal Farm.
Knights, some of them are archers, some of them are actual monks. There's royalty, there's all kinds of stuff going on. And I liked the series because it actually talked about real life social issues that humans have. But
like
of course,
what?
it was kind of
like that humans have. Are you not human?
There's some brutal fights, blood.
That humans have.
Animals dying. It was serious. I like the Redwall books. I read almost all of them.
Yeah, it was a book about furries, basically.
Writing them, but I love the Redwall books. When I got older, I started reading things like Michael Crichton.
I don't know why it's so funny to me.
Kurt Wolford. No, excuse me. Kurt Wolford. Not Wolf Lord.
Bro.
I added an L in there.
Get a TTS to read it for you.
Did a super chat. Thanks for the
can't read it properly. That's what I did.
Kurt.
I was struggling with people's names. Nice. Now a robot is reading it. And it's right every time.
There we go. I never played Armored Core. Nope, I'm being asked to ever play the Armored Core series. I know nothing about it. I know there's mechs. That's all I know. I've never played Armored Core. Nope. Dine says, if I hit the members goal this month, will I react to detractor songs? Some are catchy.
Hey, we got the squeezed banana. Okay.
Again, I explained this a few days ago. I'll reiterate. I have no problem reacting and or addressing these kind of videos about my history as a content creator or as a person.
What do you mean you have no problem? They're lies, remember?
You want to talk about my history and reference things that really happened? Sure, let's talk about it. Let's go down memory lane. I'll address reality that happened because I'm not afraid of my past. If I were, would I?
Why are you crossing your hands like this?
Deleted it all by now.
Why are you crossing your hands like this then?
Right? And I
if you're totally open to it.
In the past, here's the kind of person he was, and I can address that, and I can add.
Oh yeah, I can address that. I think there's
some merit in me.
You will never find a video that he considers to be valid.
Right? You learn from your past, you become a better person. Right? But when you say detractor content, the vast amount of the content that's made today is not that. It's content that's based on memes.
How are you going to prove that, though?
It's based on conspiracy, speculation, rumor, hearsay, and in a lot of ways, it's people who just repeat something ad nauseum to the point where they actually believe it, even though there's actually no factual backing to it. Okay? So when you say there's, well, you do a detractor song reaction, well, if the whole song is shit that's not true, no.
What is it not true?
Point, right? I mean, you can
what is not true
once.
No.
When that meme is regurgitated ad
Bro, you literally don't know how memes work.
Now, you can't even be serious about shit because everyone just wants to keep repeating the meme.
Who doesn't even know how memes work? He's going to explain to you how memes work.
I'm going to say this in a way that I hope is respectful. Poor Wings of Redemption over there. Right? When does anyone ever reference Rings of Redemption in my content as something serious? He's always the butt of a joke. He's always the butt of a meme.
Yeah, you're always the butt of a meme, too.
Ridiculed, derided.
You're the butt of more memes than Wings, actually.
That's fucked up, right? I think a lot of the reason is because those memes, those kind of memes,
one of Phil's ex-mods was AZ word file.
Say the line,
yeah, I know.
All those memeable lines and things about Wings.
Ghost Klaus.
Instead of actually just talking about the real guy. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. And to some extent, yeah, I know that's happened to me. The good news is I keep that shit off my stream. When you come to my stream, you can enjoy the content.
Really?
We have a fun conversation on the pre-stream podcast. We have great gameplay and good interaction during that. No one's sitting here memeing, nothing I can do. Oh, the accident, the incident. Oh, WWE champions.
WWE champions.
Like no one's doing that because we don't.
How is this a meme though? It's actually real.
Intelligent thought and hear yourself think and actually like act like a human.
Yeah, why don't you talk to your trolls? Why don't you jump on Discord?
Wings is a P-word file. Keep defending him, Phil.
You're wasting your time.
I don't think he's a pedophile. He just makes some really retarded statements.
So no,
I don't think he's actually attracted to young girls.
Shit like that? No, I don't want to react to it. Why waste my time on that? It's a different thing to watch an actual documentary. All right? We're watching a documentary about my past. We're watching history, things that I actually historically did.
About my past. He's stroking himself right now.
And I was actually successful with, and we can weigh and balance that, and I can add perspective. There's value to that. There's no value to me just sitting.
Oh, he said the age of consent should be 12? Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's 1,000%.
That's for a dunce. That's for a mouth-drooling idiot to watch. Go ahead and enjoy it, dunce. Enjoy your memes. And then leave me alone.
I am.
Don't come to my channel. Don't watch my content. Go watch your memes elsewhere. I don't need to be part of anything that you have to do with. Go do your own shit in your own place, right?
Okay,
I don't want to have that seep into my content. Because then,
well, that is in your content.
There is a slippery slope.
By design, watching down the rabbit hole is kind of like watching troll shit.
You open the floodgates to that kind of behavior. Once you condone that kind of behavior and you say, okay, look, it's funny. Now all of a sudden,
it's down the rabbit hole logic.
People who come to my streams will be doing that shit. Oh, let's just constantly come and meme and insult film. The streams will be completely uncontrollable. You know? And I don't want that. If anything, we've had the opposite. In the year since I left Twitch and have come to YouTube and
bro, this is straight up not true.
We have more control over these streams than ever before, and it's a better place to be. It's a better place to hang out and chill where you control that nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
This was just like such an inane fucking baby rant. Talking about weirdo
an anonymous
memes
tipper
and
just gave me $1.50 and says the following. Especially taking into account the context of the time that all that stuff took place. They're talking about my past, obviously. I love the way that you used to joke around and rage or just talk shit to people. It was off the cuff, couch co-op fun, guys amongst each other.
What about when he told people to kill themselves, though? That's not very cool.
It was a different time. It absolutely was. And that's why you don't erase the past. You acknowledge that it happened. If you feel like it was wrong, things that you said and did, you apologize for them. You pledge not to do that shit in the future, and you move on positively, right? Yeah, I used to make a completely different style of content for the internet. I actively agree that a lot of it was irreverent, immature, irresponsible, and in some ways insulting and hurtful to people. I get that. I know that. I acknowledge that, and I say, sorry I did that. Back then, I didn't know better because I was stupid, right? Now, I've become a different person, a better person. I'm not going to go back there and do that. But you're right. There was a place in history, right? There was a place in history for that kind of content. And it made sense back then. The world was a different place. People weren't so easily offended by certain things, right? And it was very different. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to end the pre-stream.
Hey, we're done with the pre-stream.
And it's time.
This is fucking awesome. Now you can close the tab straight up. There's nothing of value that's going to follow in this stream. I'm just going to play BloodBorne for like half an hour.
I have to use the restroom real quick.
And a bathroom break, of course.
And then we're going to jump right into Lego. Okay, guys? Thank you. Great pre-stream. As usual, I said I didn't have much to talk about, and here we are. It's past 12:30. All right, thanks.
Yeah, because you ramble for an amount of time that you decide to ramble for. Now, this last bit, I'm going to answer with thus. My response is thus. DSP, no matter the things that he said in the past that he believes are not okay or are okay at this day and age, he's a scumbag piece of shit person. And the reason why he has hundreds of people making fun of him, or at least like over 70 YouTube channels dedicated to making fun of him, me being one of them, is because he will never realize that he's a scumbag piece of shit person because of the type of person that he is, which is a narcissistic type. So he'll never realize it, and there are gonna be infinite amount of people, potentially, depends on how long he decides to stay on the internet, who are gonna try and tell him that he's a piece of shit person and are trying to convey to him and make him realize. And they will never accomplish this, so they will always keep coming. Because there will never be this one person who's gonna make him see the light and understand. And he might pretend to understand, he might fake understanding, but he will never understand for real. And this is why everybody's here, and this is why you might be wondering, why are all those people saying all these same things for over a decade because of this? Because he'll never find out what kind of a person he actually is, and the way he actually treats people, and that's it. That's it. Now, this is the part where this is done. We're done with this. Thanks, everybody, for the DSP-type stream situation. Now, I'm going to play a little bit BloodBorne, because I don't really have much better to do right now. And then I'm going to be out. if you want to stay, you can stay. If you don't, I get this, and I'm gonna see you next time. And that's it, guys. See you around, and thanks for the stream. And yeah, that was it. Not my favorite pre-stream, definitely, because it kind of sucks, but it is what it is, you guys. Alright, see you around. And now let's get into BloodBorne. I don't know how long I'm gonna play this for. Probably for about like 20-ish, 30-ish minutes. And yeah, maybe a little bit more. I don't really know. I don't know anything. Let me see if I can do some color correction on this, maybe. Kind of looks bad. Now, BloodBorne is a game that I bought a long time ago. And I was considering actually getting through it and, you know, applying myself. But it was never really my thing. It was, I didn't really like the art design and the, you know, the Lovecraftian inspired style was really never my thing. And I really never got into it. So, yeah, today is one of those streams where I'm going to play this for the internet. And we're going to play it together, just like with Dark Souls. Dark Souls, I can probably come back and play it in the future. My save still remains. I'm playing right now on a separate playthrough, which is a little bit different, even though it's not much different. I'm still walking around with a shield and a sword. So yeah, see you around, Cadence, the anime girl. See you around. Glad you have fun, and I'll see you next time for the next DSP shit. Now we're playing this. I could also play this on the second channel, but I'm really too lazy to set up a new stream, like a new broadcast and everything. Is just too much effort, honestly. And yeah, we're on BloodBorne. I've recently been getting really into Dark Souls lore videos and stuff like that, because I'm trying to get prepped for Elden Ring in my way that I can, which is going through and learning some stuff about Souls games and playing some of them. I'm probably gonna stream Dark Souls 3 if I can get it running to a respectable frame rate on the laptop, because this is streaming off the PlayStation 4 through remote play. So my network is having a great time right now, streaming and streaming. Wow. It's not business class internet, but it's kind of alright. There's a little bit glitches I can see, and some stutters, but this is what I got for now. Eventually I'm gonna get a capture card when I actually intend on having more gameplay stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna play this for probably a little bit. I don't know, like probably 20-ish minutes. Maybe I'm gonna trim the recording, upload it to the second channel, because that's the place for the game themed stuff. Your jumping in the fire was fantastic. And recently I started watching a video on BloodBorne because I had absolutely no intention of ever coming back to it. But I watched a video that convinced me to get back into it. And the whole idea was kind of the idea of how you should approach the game and the combat. Because in this game, unlike the Souls games, the official Souls games, I can't really have a shield and fuck around with a shield all the time and make all the encounters slow as fuck. So now what I have to do is die, obviously, but what I have to do is actually be aggressive, which is not really my favorite thing in games. I would prefer to not... I usually like playing support, but, you know, it's not my favorite thing being like super aggressive and going right into it. I also like being chill whenever possible. Oh yeah, let me see if I can try and make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, also my rolling is not all that good. Admittedly, I'm not really all that good at rolling. I'm just gonna straight up put chat in front of this. And yeah, my rolls in Dark Souls weren't all that good either, because I was constantly carrying like heavy gear, so it didn't really work out. It never really worked out, because I would do the fat roll and it would just come out bad. Yeah, with the axe, I know the axe is really good. I saw some gameplay from it, but I like sword type of stuff, so I just went with the sword type of thing. throw this to the front. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's just roll with it. Alright, I'm in Central Yarnum. I unlocked one of the shortcuts. And now if I die again, I'm probably going to go that way. So it's not just the same thing over and over again. And yeah, the idea of the gun and being able to parry with the gun is a great idea. But it's pretty hard, of course, because parrying in all games is super risky. And it opens you up to a direct hit if you fuck it up, which most of the time, of course, I fuck it up. So you can already tell how things happen. Here I got hit for no reason. I don't know if I'll be able to get my health back. Probably not this time. Here I'm gonna swing it, and hopefully we're gonna hit as many people as possible, and that's gonna be it. They're getting destroyed with a pistol grip. Yeah, and the jump attack is great. I figured out how to do jump attacks both in Dark Souls and in this. So it actually, it's very rewarding. Feels light as fuck. Now, up here, I don't think there was something. I also like how cryptic the story is, because I like figuring stuff out by myself. I don't like the games that handhold you through the absolutely entire process of everything. It's actually one of my least favorite thing about game stories. Especially, of course, you guys know that I hate Assassin's Creed, even though I like it a lot, but I hate the direction that they took it in. Even though I've played 130 hours of Valhalla, but don't listen to me, you guys, come on. I'm just lying to you all the time. But yeah, it's cool that you don't really get to figure out the story by just watching cutscenes and everybody just tells you what is happening. You just have to actually figure out, which is cool. And what I also said about Dark Souls is a game that expects you, actually very much relies on you ignoring stuff and missing on stuff, so then you can play the game again, which is really cool. And it also adds to the complexity of... I'm about to die, but it is what it is. It adds to the whole complexity of the experience, because you have a bunch of stuff that can be replayed, a bunch of levels that maybe you missed a shortcut, you can go back and explore it again. Maybe you can find out some new stuff. You can find out gear that you haven't seen before, like with the gargoyle tail axe and the dragon sword, the sword from the dragon tail. That shit is crazy. Who'd have guessed you gotta cut the tail off the dragon? Who would know this? Like straight off the gate. And then learning those stuff, even further, finding out those stuff yourself, makes the experience even more rewarding. I would compare this to like a cryptic, I guess, let's say movie. It's a little bit closer of a comparison, where you can say they didn't tell you about the plot twist of the story, or at least the ending was kind of open-ended, but if you paid attention to the clues that they dropped along the way, you're gonna figure it out. And then you're gonna feel this rewarding feeling of having noticed something that many people did not notice. And I die. But you know, life is like this. You live, and then a bunch of dudes with axes just kill you to death. Wonder when that's gonna happen to Phil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Vati Vidya, he makes great videos about that stuff. I'm avoiding his Elden Ring stuff, but I watched some of the earlier stuff about some other stuff, about Dark Souls, stuff like that. Because I saw a million Dark Souls videos. At this point, I don't even know. And I also used a guide for Dark Souls Remastered, so the Undead Burg and the Undead Parish is basically my land right now. It's my United States of Phil. It's my version of it. I know every bit of it. Outside of that, nothing else though. And that's kind of a cool thing. And that's what makes these games special. It's getting comfortable to an environment that is absolutely not supposed to make you feel comfortable in absolutely any way. And that's the great thing. That's what gives you a feeling of overcoming stuff. Even though it's a game, you don't actually beat cancer or something, but you just overcome stuff in like a fake life. Which a lot of games fail to do. Because, and of course I'm gonna give Assassin's Creed as an example, because obviously I have a bone to pick with that game. That game, no boss you beat actually felt satisfying to me. No storyline conclusion actually felt satisfying to me. And that's not related to difficulty, because difficulty in those games does not exist. There's only a degree of annoyance. It's not actually difficulty that exists. Because the only difficulty there is the damage that scales. What the fuck did I just do? Oh yeah, I got... yeah, pressed the wrong button. Anyways, there's no actual difficulty in those games. What's my most played game of all time? You know, I'm not sure about this. Let's say that it is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas multiplayer roleplay. Because I used to completely devour San Andreas multiplayer, the roleplay segment. It was amazing. Probably that's the one that I've played the most. Because I used to be an admin in one of those servers. I used to have like 6 or 7 friends play with me. And I used to abuse my admin powers to park their cars and fix them and shit. Incredible. Incredible. What a time to be a gamer. What do you mean weapon at risk? The fuck? Weapons break?
Yeah, this is like Dark Souls.
The soul style of breaking of weapons. And... getting gangbanged by enemies. Fucking nice. I'm gonna go the other way now. Other way. Probably, what are my other most played games? I played Dota 2 a long time. Dota 2 was one of the games that I played a massive amount. I played... let me think. I don't really know, man. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I've played over 150 hours, but I guess that's... I can't say that game is my favorite game of all time. That game does not deserve to be in my favorites. It legit does not. What else? Oh, there's Sleepy Dude right here. And another Sleepy Dude right behind me, okay. Seems like I'm gonna die again, huh? Just need to be a little bit better at crowd control, so I don't get destroyed like a scrub all the time. I'm not Russian, even though I like Dota. I'm not Russian, fortunately, and the Russians irritate me just as much as everybody else. I do know Russian, and I've worked with Russians, but that just because my job required it. And what I am and who I'm from is, I guess, not relevant. Since I figured I would show the things to my stream that I consider to be relevant. That's why my voice is here, my face is here when I turn it on. This dude was trying to cheese me with that torch. Oh yeah, I'm not Russian. And I disavow the toxicity coming from the Russian government. What? This is closed by a device? But hold on, this is like... it's legit this side. It can't be this... can't be that deep. There should be like a lever or something. Oh yeah, there is. I just never saw it was here. What a scrub. Now I opened this, I remember, because this is like an old save game that I've played before. But I have absolutely no clue what to expect. I don't know anything about enemy placement. I don't know anything about what's gonna happen if I go here. I don't know if... I think I came there from some point. Yeah, this is where I started from. I haven't played this game in a long time. But then every once in a while, somebody asks me to play BloodBorne, and I don't usually play games, so when somebody asks me to play something, it's kind of a thing. Okay then. I guess this is not a thing. No, I'm not Polish as well. I'm not Dutch though. I live here. I moved here quite a long time ago, but I'm not Dutch. I don't even know Dutch. Praga knows better Dutch than me. Yeah, I guess here is nothing? Huh? Phenomenal. Oh yeah, The Witcher. I played a lot of Witcher as well. And no, I'm not Serbian. I'm not. Even though I have a very good connection to those people. I'm not, unfortunately. They make some great barbecue. Hey, what's up, Moon Runes? You joined in time for the boring segment of the stream. I guess fuck it, I should just get out of here unless there's another ladder or something that I missed. Might be in that part. Oh, this is operate device. Okay, so I've pulled this already. This is probably the ladder. And that is it. But I just remembered where there is a shortcut. I just remembered. It's actually not a shortcut. I just opened it. Yeah, I don't know Dutch because my job doesn't require it. And at some point I was studying and then I just decided not to. Like, fuck it. Because legit everybody here speaks English. So I don't really care about learning it because when I put myself in a position to make a bunch of money, I'm gonna go to a different country. And so I don't have to pay a massive taxes that I have to pay here. Because here taxes are fucking wild. Get these taxes out of here. I feel like DSP when I'm here. All taxes. I am Orthodox, yeah. That's some shit my parents chose. Outside of that, I don't really get concerned about religion. What country would I go to? Probably, I don't really know. Probably somewhere in Eastern Europe. Probably. Because it's like, it's cheap. And, what? I deal 8 damage to this guy, legit? Yeah, some country that is cheap, because I'm a weirdo for getting things cheap. I don't like spending too much money on shit that I don't consider that is worth too much money. So yeah. Oh no, my accent, you can't guess my accent, because my accent is my accent. It's not really based on anything or any group of people that speak like that. It's just something that I kind of made and I stuck with since I exist. Since I exist and speak English. But it's not like a secret, it's just something that I just don't consider to be relevant or anything. To anything. I would also maybe would like to go to Canada. Probably not live there, but like go to Canada, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why not. I just have a good impression of Canada. I don't know why I'm beating these two guys. I don't even know why I'm playing this game right now. Hey, I stunned him, but he killed me. That's epic. Yeah, Netherlands is it's expensive as fuck, man. It's expensive and it's expensive because because it's a maintained country. Public transport is great. Cycling, of course, cycling, amazing. It's so well integrated into society that you just can't live here for like a couple of months and then move somewhere else and just decide to walk. That's impossible. Also, I think my weapon broke. Because right now I'm dealing like minuscule amounts of damage. So yeah, it's expensive, but you can see the reason why it's expensive. It's because it's worth it and it's maintained and all your money goes somewhere. So yeah, it's not like you're just paying taxes for no reason. Bro, legit, my weapon for real has to be broken at this point. Because I deal like insignificant damage. Here I think there's a dude on a wheelchair. Hey, it's a fan of Phil. What is his combat like? Oh yeah, oh wow, it's straight up a shotgun. Good thing I can come up from behind and just clap him. And then take this. When a hunt began, the healing church abandoned us, blocking the great bridge to the cathedral ward as they burned old Yarnum to the ground on that moonlit night. Here, there's lore. Sweet lore. No, dude, I'm not from Canada. I said I would like to visit Canada at some point. Maybe even live there. Why not? Because I have a friend who used to live in Canada and she has a good impression of it. So, yeah, why not? Maybe someday, dude. You never know. But for now, it's cool. I'm gonna live here for a couple of years with the soulmate. We both do our thing and we work our jobs. And then when we set up for making a bunch of money, we're gonna go somewhere else and make it somewhere else. Where it's cheap so we can spend it on gacha games and DoorDash. That's my goal in life. I really need those souls, man. Really need them bad. Okay, now this bridge. Oh, there's these dog beast individuals. And there's, what is this? Mini boss situation. Oh, but there's a bunch of crows around him. I think I should probably head back to fix my weapon. Because, like, what kind of a chance do I stand? Especially against dogs, and 2 of them. I don't think it's a very positive and chill. Well, let's give it a try. If it's gonna work, let's give it a shot. This gave it 10 damage. Okay, jump at me. I'm gonna stun. Oh my lord, I'm about to stun. Okay, wow, I did it. But then the animation I don't think played. Oh, this one I couldn't. Okay, this one worked. I think maybe they have different mechanics for. I don't know, man. These games are complex. Yeah, the lore, because I've already gone through the lore of the game. I watched like 15 videos of dudes explaining it in a very soothing voice, and I died again. That's not really important at this point. And the lore is just great, man. I love the lore. It's awesome. Both in this and the Souls trilogy. And today I watched another video about Dark Souls 2 and what happened, and now I found out that people don't like it because when I was playing Dark Souls 1, people were saying that Dark Souls 2 sucked, and now I found out why. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Actually, I should bump up a little bit the audio of this because it's on like. Oh, it doesn't even come up. Ah, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna play for another 10 minutes. Maybe I'm gonna die once or twice more. Because these dudes used to go down in like 3 hits, and now they go down in 6 hits. And I guess I need some souls to be able to fix my thing. Or actually blood echoes. Pardon my French, my fake French. Alright, die. Come on. This guy should die. What would I think about DSP becoming a collaborator with China? How is he gonna help them, though? How can he help anybody? Because he's like, he can't even help himself. And it's implied that if he would help someone, he would first be able to, like, kind of exist by himself without being on the edge all the time. And this is, I think this is the main concept why I'm so interested and in parts frustrated by DSP. I don't think I have any chance against this guy right now, right at this point of my life. Oh, but he's gonna come for me anyways. He doesn't care what I think. So anyways, and what I was gonna say is that one of the main reasons he frustrates me so much is because his complete lack of being self-sustainable and holding himself accountable for things. Because this is what I think makes a person a person. Keep holding accountability and being able to exist on your own without anybody's help. Now, of course, every single person ever, unless you're The Rock or, I don't know, fucking John Cena, will need somebody's help at some point for something, and this is perfectly okay. But existing solely based on other people's help is not really a plan in life. It's not really a thing people do. And yeah, this is why he pissed me off, because he's completely fundamentally incapable on existing by himself, taking care of himself, taking care of his business, taking accountability of his business, and taking accountability for his own decisions. That's why we're at the point where he's letting other people make decisions for him. Did this motherfucker try and taunt me? Oh yeah, he did. And it was with due reason, because he clapped my ass. And yeah, that's basically it. And he's also not like producing anything that is kind of one of a kind thing. He doesn't have like a special show or something, like anything that would make it at least in some way acceptable. He has a shitty YouTube channel with really shitty videos. And I died again. I should strike back when I take damage. Yeah. So yeah, this is basically, I guess, some lore about how he irritates me so much and why I don't like him at all. And I don't respect him. Because there's people that I don't like, but I respect, and I respect their grind, and I respect their work. Like, for example, Jake Paul. I don't fucking like Jake Paul in the slightest. And I never have, and I probably never will. But I respect his grind of managing to make millions of dollars and, like, fighting people and owning up to the fact that people think he's a scumbag and people don't like him. I respect this, even though I don't like him at all. So yeah, there's plenty of people that I can respect, and I could respect DSP in an alternative universe where he wasn't what he is. This dude's eyes glowing because he has my souls? Why else would his eyes be glowing? Yeah, but why does he have my souls? He's like a random guy. I don't know. Oh yeah, I should definitely avoid this guy. I didn't really mean to engage him. I just kind of did. It was a little bit of an unintentional type situation. And yeah, the thing with I don't want kids because I have thousands of YouTube videos. This is the funniest shit. Because he thinks that kids are like... This is what... I've discussed this with the soulmate a lot of times. What some people think that kids are like is like a spin-off of yourself. You know how Hobbs and Shaw is a spin-off of Fast and Furious? That's what people think. Some people think that having kids is like having another one of yourself. Yeah, open the door. This is lit. Which it really isn't like that. It's having something that is a part of you in a way, but also a completely unique and by itself standalone thing. It's like insert something that is like that here, I guess, because I don't have examples. I explained what I mean already. You know what I mean? Alright, I'm pretty sure the actual canon way to go is up that bridge, because I know the cleric beast is a thing that exists, and I know that it's up there somewhere, so yeah. Probably. But now I'm gonna go try and fix my weapon. I would assume that is in the Hunter's Dream. And if that doesn't work, then that's it, game over. And if that works, it's probably still gonna be game over after that. Because I don't really feel like playing this a lot and making you watch the same 4 dudes killing me over and over again. So yeah. Oh, actually, I think it was Jay Kramer earlier, or somebody. Yeah. Somebody telling me that you can't place the ads. And by the way, Proper has a tweet that tells you exactly how you can set the ads in your own videos. And I'm gonna go and visit this. What the fuck is this? The Bath Messenger. You can buy stuff? Oh, I can buy stuff for souls. That's pretty lit. That's like a normal vendor. Pretty chill. Okay, let me see how I'm gonna fix my garbage now. Okay, so this is a teleport thing. And here we can awaken it. I guess might be somebody inside. Oh, I've never talked to Gurman? Huh? Well, let me just spam all his voice lines. Because that's a thing. Even though this is one of the games where I start playing it and I feel obviously... Okay. I feel like I'm never gonna finish this game, but... You know, you never know. Maybe I will. Maybe I'm gonna be a gamer on Twitch. Which was an idea for a point. Place things in storage. Alright. It's not gonna happen. Anyways, it was an idea, but then I went on Twitch to actually watch people, and I was really confused. Just like by the UI and how everything works. It really wasn't my thing. But now, I guess that's it for this. Now let's actually head to Twitter and debunk the whole nonsense with the ads. Because DSP, he got asked a very simple question. It was extremely simple. Darkside Phil, do you get any input in where and how many ads in your videos exist and how many ads you place in your videos, right? Super simple question. Now, what followed was probably 15 to 20 minutes of nonsense and explaining to you how literally ads exist in the fabric of reality. This is what he was telling you. How every single thing works. Alright, now here we are. This is Twitter. I guess I should log into my Twitter so I can see, but he has a public Twitter, obvious. Here it is. Here we go. Now here we see on the first one, this is the Vortex episode 3. This is an old thing, because I've seen this video before. And he gets to put his ads. Now, the thing with this though, let me zoom out a little bit so you can see the complete picture. Now, this is what we're talking about. All right. Now, the discussion with this though was when DSP brought up the ads. He said that you can only do this after the fact, which I can see this is proof by Proper's video, because this is an old video. I know this for a fact. It's not something that it's like a live stream or uploaded now. What DSP said is that it does work, but it's only after the fact. So it's gonna take him a massive amount of time to go after the fact and place ads. And then he made it about other people and how they don't care about their viewers. But also they are rich and successful and they can afford to have a team. Even though I don't really know a lot of people with a team on YouTube. Maybe PewDiePie has an editor and a dude that does his thumbnails, because obviously PewDiePie is not gonna sit and edit a video every day while meanwhile having 100 million subs. Let's see if there's anything new on YouTube, or I'm just gonna close down this stream. It was like 3.5 hours, which is pretty solid, you guys. Moonfall. Yo, this is a Roland Emmerich movie about the moon falling on top of the earth, which is a thing that happened in the movie flopped real hard. Refuses to react to detractor songs. That's a thing. Even though somebody asked me on something, I think it was Discord, how I structure a song. And now I'm gonna give you a sneak peek because I can. Because here, somewhere, I have a members only video about how songs work. Here it is, how a song is made. And here I have doxed my FL Studio. So how songs are made, right? In the beginning, I have a little bit of a monologue intro that sets up the topic for the song. Then in the middle, I should better turn on my cursor for this one. Then in the middle, I have, obviously, we have a drop, which is like your main part of the song. It's supposed to be the most catchiest type thing. I think the cursor should be on at this point. Anyways, right, and what the fuck? Okay. Now, in the middle, we have this segment where it's just like a verse. It's DSP saying some shit. I don't like really making it I don't like making it super rhymey or actually sound really a lot like a song. I'm gonna give you a reference for this. I'm gonna give you a reference for The Gunt, which is really well-made songs by Jarbo the Hut. Is a good channel, but for songs like this, it's basically making fun of fucking The Gunt, bro. It's making fun of Ethan Ralph. But it's they're really elaborately made.
They get me out of state for being a sick revenge porn reciprocator and a tax evader. Nick, why don't you donate a couple hundred?
And I like him a lot, but that's really not what I'm going for, because it loses the it makes it sound too robotic, and it's not easy to keep track of. So I just try and make it simple with some simple phrases, some simple shit, and that's it. And in the end of the song, I usually have this bit where it's him being hypocritical about something, or him doubling down on what the point of the song is about. A good example would be the depression one, which was about him being depressed. Because this one, in the end, I put this one with like, oh, are you depressed? Oh, you're depressed. Okay, you're depressed. So yeah, let me see here first. We got the little piggy thing. I don't know which one was it. I think it was My Life, maybe? Maybe?
Experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life. And don't care about the repercussions.
And of course, the most of the point of the song is to be a diss and to be kind of a fun, shitty song, and to also point out his inconsistencies and his stuff.
Everyone hates me.
So this is why it has the intro and the outro, because it has to set up for it.
Why does Phil always have to mention?
What is it? A slow day?
I need tips tonight. I need to pay bills over the.
Big ups, Meerkat. Your electric bill.
Everyone hates me.
Okay, so it's not from this project. Probably from the first one. What was the one depressed? Oh, it was this.
And that pisses me off. I want to watch some faggot.
Oh, some faggot and some homo. Yeah, this was the thing.
You better take a sip.
And what are we supposed to say?
Oh, it's been tough. Yeah, it's been tough. So the beginning of the song starts like this, right?
The topic I want to discuss.
This topic today I want to discuss is depression. And when we talk about depression, this whole song is about how tough it's been on poor Phil. And in the end, I put this clip, and I try and putting the clips as much in context as possible, because otherwise I take away from my own credibility. Because it's like, I know I can put it in context where he says the N-word 1,000 times, and it's gonna be funny the first time you hear it, but it's not really a diss, and it's not really proving any point.
I think he's depressed, and no one cares, and everyone's basically ignoring him because you're like, dude, we just don't care, you know.
Yeah, and this him shitting on somebody in chat who says he's depressed, and everybody said we don't care. This is what he's saying. And now he's gonna pause the stream and tell the guy, oh, you've been depressed, huh?
First thing you say is you're depressed, and what are we supposed to say to that?
What are we supposed to say to that?
We the whole stream to talk to him live, so let's do it. Super Meat Boy, how you doing? You're really depressed tonight, huh?
You're really depressed. And this is one of his, for me, one of his mega low points. And I haven't really heard a lot of people bringing it up. It's probably like not a very well-known thing, but I would like to make it well-known. The time he made fun of fucking the depressed dude.
And because you're like, dude, we just don't care, you know.
Dude, we just don't care. And yeah, the other songs, they're just like the Squeeze Banana song.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Love the Beg song and Gacha song. Pretty good, dude.
Hey, big ups, Phil Paul Burnell loves WWE Champions. Big ups for enjoying this. I also have a lot of fun making them, and yeah, they're not a lot of effort, and I never put more effort than I would want to put. So yeah, it's never really a bother or a hassle doing any shit for YouTube, because I put only the amount of effort that I consider to be worth it. So the Squeeze Banana song was simply just the banana song that he sang, and then I was like, let's make this a song, and I had the instrumental ready to go, and then this happened. Put banana in my mouth. And the gacha thing is, the gacha song is actually Hate Army Watch's fault, because he sends the clips in the Discord and the soundboard channel, and he said the I'm stupid one and the gimme that gacha one. And yeah, this is why I put it together, and Gacha is one of my favorite songs.
I'm stupid. WWE game plays like Candy Crush. Moving gems around, breaking colored gems.
And okay, this is the end of the stream, I guess. There's nothing more I would like to say. There's nothing more I would like to do. There's nothing more I would like to watch. So thank you everybody for joining me. Thanks for the chill. Thank you for your contributions. Big ups to everybody in chat for being here today. I'm sorry if I pissed somebody off by talking over Phil and he said something incredibly important. I'm sorry if I don't know, if I'm ugly or something. Look at me. Disgusting. Repulsive. Where is the video? I forgot. Oh, here it is. Look at me. I'm sorry I'm white. I'm sorry I'm male. I'm sorry I'm a human. Okay? I don't even know what I'm fucking talking about. Okay, you guys, go away. I'm gonna play a song, and you guys go and take care and have fun. And interact. Don't forget to interact. Life is nothing if you don't interact. And chill. Okay? Song we're gonna listen to is level 1 because it's short as fuck. Okay? And that's it. Big ups everybody, have a nice one, and I'm gonna see you when I see you. And if I don't see you, then I will smell you. 1000%. Okay, soundboard time.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I'll be the guy.
I'm lurking.
Level 1. I stream myself masturbating. I'll be the guy. I'll be the guy in front of thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy on level 1. Level 1. Married happily, paycheck to paycheck happily, meaningful relationship, meaningful life with a family. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. Tomorrow, if I stop streaming, I would not be able to get a job. So it would be the end of my life. But outside of that, everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
I'll be the
I really
thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the thousands of children.
When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. Big ups to your dad, and I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person.